Aside from our guest episodes, the Pile Up podcast is highly visual. Please do not watch and drive.
Welcome to the Pile Up podcast. This podcast is the worst. Welcome to the Pile Up podcast, the worst podcast on earth. We have the best chat alive. Best friends unite, typing horrible things and sharing the light. Chat store still intact. You all failed at persuading. James eating pizza, not paying attention. Damien always talking. Will he shut up? Rio is just Rio, always being cute. Rich said he hates us. Jake is too young. We can't trust the chat to be PG because of horse. Welcome to the Pile Up podcast. This podcast is the worst. Welcome to the Pile Up podcast, the worst podcast on earth. Welcome to the Pile Up podcast. This podcast is the worst. Welcome to the Pile Up podcast, the worst podcast on earth.
What is up? Oh, Rio's coming, I think. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not. Now it says no connection for him. Did he
Good.
pop in?
I don't know. I don't think he did.
I'm going to remove him from the scene. Anyway, what is up, everybody? It's Cha Boys. What do we got? Can we get Drunk Rio again? That's enabling, and remember that conversation? If you remember, we had a conversation, and Rio said that he used to have a problem. You know what I mean? So I don't think we want to do that. We don't want to
Sure.
get him back into it, and then he loses his job, his girl, his cats, and he can't, you know what I mean? We can't
That
have
might be good.
No, yeah. Rio says he's trying. His audio is effed. Effed in the A, Cotton. That's what's happening.
F&A, Cotton.
Yeah, and actually, whoa, the best part is, I think the first person to say first, even though they weren't first, is Jake Limiter. Am I right? Look,
You're wrong. Max said it.
where?
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. It's the YouTube isn't showing all of the comments like it is on our screen because Max said first.
Oh, see, and I'm not even showing Mac's comment over here.
Yep, same. It's gone forever. It's in the ethos.
What does ethos mean?
I don't know. I heard it once and it's
I heard- I do that
feel
all
like
the time.
it. Feel like it fits.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. I do that too, and then you're like, you don't even really know. You know what I mean? That's funny. Well, 109, I think we're up to episode wise. This is going to be. There are apparently 2 live streams. Oh,
Oh fuck!
oh, fuck. So,
Whoopsie daisies.
yeah.
I told you something didn't seem right, but what the fuck do I know?
Let me see if I can. Okay, you might lose me. You might not. Because we can't have that. You know what I mean? That's really weird. And it did cancel on us. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, I see one that says coming up, but there's one that's live already.
That's us right now.
I'm gonna delete this forever. If we just go black, this welcome to the Pilot Podcast.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. That's what we do.
Oh, Rio's here. Perfect timing.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh no. Did we die? Are we still here?
We're here.
Okay.
We're here. We're queer. We're ready to steer.
Hey, steering. Damien is going to hang up the Zoom call for all. Yeah. Bam. So, okay. Who we were missing Mac, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Mac was in that chat and it got weird. So
maybe.
Either way, we're live now. Hopefully he finds his way back here. So I hit live and it went into this thing that was like something not working, and I was like, okay, so I hit it again, and that's probably where we got the dimensional split. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, CJ? Let's see if we can bring in this other guy. Mr. Rio.
Hi.
Oh,
His audio works.
yo, you got audio.
Yeah. I look really big in this view. Hold on.
You do. I like it.
No, I'm too big.
No.
This is a good size.
So anyway, let's start this off. Chad, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, all I've been doing with my life is playing Forza. And no, Mike, I'm not on it right this second. But yeah, that's about all I've been doing. That's it. You
Is
know?
it the new Forza?
Yeah, Forza 6 in Japan.
How is Forza 6, Chad?
So I think it's pretty good. Okay, Mac's here now. He was in the other chat. Happy belated birthday, Mac.
Yay, Mac is old and alive.
Yeah, the new Forza I think is pretty good. It's still, you know, lackluster in the customization department. Especially since, you know, they put like cool cars in it, but there's no cool like body parts for said cars.
It's because they spent so much time developing prosthetics and earpieces.
Yeah.
What the fuck? and they, them, and chair categories.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you pick, Chad? What are your pronouns?
My pronouns are he, him. Yeah. Actually, Mike's pronouns are they, them.
I believe that because he's woke or whatever they call it.
And he has a prosthetic.
I hope he gets mad at me. Actually, it's great because we don't talk anymore. So, fuck you, Mike.
Mike Pergolini?
No,
different Mike.
But also fuck Mike Pergolini because he's not in here anymore hanging out with us.
Yeah, that's true.
He's so busy doing adult stuff and working his cool job. No,
damn lame.
Go broke.
The map is really good. I'll give them that. They killed it on the map, and if it wasn't for it being in Japan and being a good map, this game would be a flop, in my opinion.
Yeah, I heard it's basically
but the
Forza.
map.
It's 5. It's still Horizon 5.
Yeah, but it's just more visually pleasing, and the progression I like a lot more. They brought back the wristbands and like having to like work through stuff, so it like makes you want to go do things and play, and I don't know, it's pretty good. Yeah, and the lap times are really fun. I probably did an hour's worth of lap times today, just clicking out laps, and you just kind of get lost in it. So I don't know, I think it's a good time. But yeah, Mike is currently beating me by 0.04, so I got some work to do.
Jeez. It's all nothing but little TikToks of kids doing sick drifts with all-wheel drive cars, and they're basically just doing like Gymkhana stunts. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen any of that, so
it's all it is just four-wheel drive drifting through like ridiculous. I mean, that's all Forza back in the day was like insane like stunts. You know what I mean? Like just on
you still
the
have
edge.
that. You have big jumps and like crazy shit. So you know, it's still fun. Like it's for an arcade. To me, it's better than Need for Speed. Even though Need for Speed, the customization is way better, I just enjoy this game more.
Okay.
I don't know. Plus, Need for Speed is more just like tuner cars. This has everything. I think that's a big reason why I like it. But I don't know. It's good. It's fun.
Well, it must be if you played all day.
Dude, my fucking life, man.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with the fucking game.
Brother, you should start streaming. You know what I mean? Get your dick out or whatever they do and stream.
OnlyFans naked video gaming?
Yep. There's probably a big market for that.
Probably.
I feel like Forza's not Assetto enough or Midnight Club enough.
It's right in between.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
Like it's not crazy enough to be Midnight Club, and it's not real enough to be Assetto.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, is Forza better than Car X Street? New Tokyo Extreme Racer, great. I played it all the way up until I couldn't play anymore because they released like half the game and then half the game later, and then I haven't touched it since. I'd like to get back to it. That's awesome. Is it better than Car X? I mean, it depends on what you play it for. I like kind of like a guided story, so I like that. But if you're in for like customization and specifically just to drift, it's not better than Car X.
Yeah, Car X is just like open world, go drifting.
Yeah.
No story. I mean, there's like a story, but it's not as deep. Although if you start to dive into the stuff that they just updated, I almost felt Tokyo Extreme Racer because I was like on the highway and I was ripping it, and then all of a sudden this like, it might have been like an S2000 or a GTR, I don't remember, like flew past me, and then it was like tagging me to be like, race him. You know, and I was like, oh, I remember that. Like, you're on the highway just cruising until you catch up to the racers. Then you had to like beep your horn or flash your lights. Remember that? And then you can race them. So like, it's starting to give more of those vibes. I don't know. I really like. I'm not gonna lie. I play Car X just by myself, chilling.
I like this game to chill too, because like I do. Someone else I play controller. I do play with the controller. I don't want it to be serious. I literally bought an Xbox to sit on my couch instead of have to be in front of a computer. So, you know, it's one of those games that I just
Wait. You have a fucking Xbox now?
Yeah, I bought it for Forza 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck? Why did you not tell me? We could have been doing dumb stuff.
Well, here we are. I don't have any dumb stuff to do because you don't have Forza. So
Well, there's so many other cool things going on. I'm yelling. I'm yelling at you. When this is down, I'm gonna be really mad.
sorry,
I'm already
my bad.
really mad. I
suck.
can't believe that. And now you're like chilling, unemployed for a little bit. You actually have time. I'll push away all my responsibilities to play some games with you, Chad. Vibes prep out the window.
Yeah, fuck
SXD
that.
prep. Fuck that.
Nope.
Talking to Rio on the phone. Fuck you, Rio. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What up from Canada land? We're gonna be in you in like a month or two. That's
I
gonna
want
be
to go to
Yeah.
Canada.
July.
Canada, yeah. Yeah. So I asked you, Chad. What about you, Mr. Rio? How was your day?
Oh, I had to send some kids home for smoking weed in the bathroom.
Oh,
Nice. Did you confiscate their weed?
No, I wasn't the one that caught them, but I was, I had to be like.
You're the yeah.
Yeah, I was the adult.
You're the law.
I'm the
You're the fun police.
I couldn't even
Yeah.
see you sending somebody home.
Yeah, it's the other. I have to act responsible.
Narc.
You fucking narc. What are you, the cops?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
How old were these kids that were smoking weed?
I don't know. They're like teenagers, like high school age.
Okay.
They all have weed pens. Everybody has a weed pen.
See, like, why not just do edibles? Because then you don't have to worry about smoke and, like, smell. Like, you just do edible.
Get,
Tell
like,
your kids to do
well
edibles instead of smoke weed. Because it's...
Well, they built
smart.
a dispensary next to my job.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect.
Good.
Rio, turn your volume up.
Microphone volume?
I guess they're saying that you're really quiet.
Oh no. Why don't I work on that while you guys talk about stuff? There's a lot of buttons.
This is gonna take all his focus.
There's a lot of buttons and shit.
He's definitely going away.
yeah.
No, I'm still here.
Hey. So I guess we can talk about some of this stuff. I did want to say it was on the cover. So FinalBout's finally over for us. SSE.
The cars are black.
The cars are a lack of color. The cars are a lack of color. Yeah. That was
Albert
fun.
seemed to really love that shit, though. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that was fun to kind of keep it a secret, but then also the teaser with Rich being like, his car was black, but Jake's S15 stayed, like liveried up until the very end, which was really cool. It was definitely like a fun little trollish slash turning into. I also really enjoy it, but it's still not me. You know what I mean? This is the era of I'm settling for the team. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like because Rich always did that before.
That's true.
Like you guys were kind of like, oh yeah, let's do this. That sounds awesome. Let's do this. Like and kind of okay with like the expression and stuff. And he was always like, I don't know, but if everybody else is doing it, I guess I'll also jump off the bridge. But no, it worked out. I think it was really cool that we got second place, not just because we got second place, but because it kind of proves a point in what we were kind of going for. You know what I mean? So like, you don't need full graphics. You don't need a crazy livery. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on that, which is actually kind of funny because that's another topic I want to bring up is a lot of stuff lately on the internet about FinalBout being unattainable. It's starting to get to there. Hey!
See?
How's my volume? Can you hear me?
This is cool as you kids. Hope you have a great stream. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. And you're way cooler. I can guarantee that.
We're not cool at all.
Not at all.
Contrary to popular belief or what the internet tells you, we fucking suck.
Well, the internet tells you we suck, to be honest, if you watch any of the reels and stuff. Oh, I love that.
Wait, hold on. Am I loud enough?
Is real loud enough, chat?
Chat, is this real?
There.
Chat, is this real? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So
I don't know how to turn you up.
The craziest part about the whole like unattainable FinalBout thing is I think now FinalBout is more attainable than ever because it's not as strict as it used to be to get in.
So that's what I want to talk about. There's a lot of cool points to go with this. But you technically are right because think about before it was like Z's, any of the new chassis were kind of like like they were just on the cusp of like it had to be like a really sick built Z. They were very particular with what they chose to kind of let in. And now we had a Mustang, a Corvette. We had like two Corvettes, actually a bunch of Corvettes.
Z's aplenty.
Z's aplenty. The new FRS BRZ, GR chassis, which is pretty sick though in its own right. It is pretty sweet, but it's the same thing as a Z. It's a newer chassis, so we're kind of going like period correct was like what I kind of envisioned FinalBout's views were in the very beginning stages. But you can't stay in that pocket or you're going to just fail because not everybody can afford 240s. They can't afford this, and it would just be unobtainable to pay for that stuff. But now it's like. It's kind of growing with the evolution of the Japanese and even American styling drift culture, and it is becoming obtainable chassis wise. But there's some fun things that I kind of think from the outside and also that are going on within it that are kind of pushing people away, and that's like clicks and the cool kids crowds that are like kind of happening, which does happen with everything, even at local events, which is kind of sad. But somebody brought up a point that I was like, I don't know, I'm going to call them out a little bit too, but with the induction of influencers and things like that who have a lot of money to spend and can do stuff, you are looking at some of the teams where they can afford to do the same everything, the same final drives, all that stuff. And notice how some of those teams are up on top. I just got sent a video of a team that went almost in credit card debt trying to make it to FinalBout, and they made a YouTube video about it.
That's fucking crazy.
I would
love to watch that.
I'm good. I'll send it to the group chat. But like, that in itself is crazy already. But like, where does the line get drawn? And what does it take anymore? I don't think that it takes as much as people think it takes. Do you know what I mean?
It really doesn't. It's not hard to put together a FinalBout car for cheap, despite what people may think. Fucking one of the judges, I won't name names, but asked me if my wheels were GMRs. And I was like, what? no, he's like, oh, I'd be running GMRs. I was like, what? This is FinalBout. You know, all of my wheels are fucking real. And I thought that was the whole thing. So clearly
things are changing.
I
don't like that. Whoever asked you that, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. Because I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He's like, you just put stickers on there? I was like, no.
Wow.
They're fucking all works.
Yeah.
You know? But it's not hard. Like Mac just said, our cars were spray painted with some stickers. My kit was not real. All I had was cool wheels, and I was in FinalBout. It is not hard to do. You just need to drive as a team, which a lot of people, I think, don't understand. Like, they're not just gonna let a team that just forms the same year. You know, you need to build up and prove that you should be driving at least together, so you don't fuck everybody's shit up and like ruin everybody else's day.
And have some kind of unity in style and in driving skill. So I feel like there is a push of unattainability that from the outside is getting, because I see that. I can see that, you know, from an outside perspective. But I think when you break it down to its roots, it's just people don't, and again, it might not be for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like these styles, you don't like, you know, this type of driving, then it's not for you. Then it doesn't matter. But I think that if you can style your car up, and the big thing is drive. So I've seen a lot of complaints from teams, and they were really mad at the where they might have placed. But then you go back and watch the runs, and it's like, well, practice. You know what I mean? Drive a little bit more. And
drive together. We don't. I can't really preach that. We always just manage to make it work. But most people need to do that.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things where I feel like you're not going to place, if your car's interior is bone stock, unless it's insanely clean. Like, everybody doesn't understand the amount of effort, but the effort doesn't have to, it's not that much. A lot of people are still stuck in that, like, oh, my car looks sick, and then you look inside and, like, the cage isn't painted, and it's like it's gutted, and the floor's rusty, and like that in the aspects is like bad, like, scores. You know what I mean? You're gonna drop. So, like, they also forget it's 50-50. So there's a car show score and a driving score. You know what I mean? Like, and then they get mad at that. But, like, I'd love to, like, break it down, but I also don't want to be that dick, because who am I? You know, I'm not the judge. If I was the judge, I'd probably be harsher than some of the other judges, you know? But at least I'm not as biased as some of them. You know what I mean? But there is some bias going on. Albert. We lost points because we didn't have SR20s and we had KAs. Which is, it's funny, you know what I mean? It's whatever. But the unattainable thing that I do see kind of happening is on the internet. I see the little pockets and groups that make it seem it's like a pushback. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, you know, you're not running this, you're not running that. It's the same age-old, like, style dude that's, like, bitching about stuff. But like you said, it's changed a lot.
It's like, so attainable. Like, the judges. Well, to get into FinalBout, I feel like some people turn a blind eye just so they can get teams now, you know, because, like, there's not a lot of teams, it seems, that are entering FinalBout anymore. But you still need to be a team. They're not just going to let anybody drive, you know? Like, you can put something together, but at least, you know, like you said, a little cohesiveness goes a long way, and prove you can drive together at the very least. That's all you need to do. Like, it's not hard, and as long as you don't show up with a shit pile, you're fine.
Yeah. I see both sides, and I want to hear what Rio has to say too, because I actually am starting to see some more. You know, especially with the influencer stuff and a lot of the little clubs. It starts to become a boys' club, and if you're in the pocket, you know, those are the teams that, you know, they'll rise a little bit, but they're also the teams that they're kind of looking at because they're doing all this stuff. They're driving all the crazy team events. They're putting in the work to their cars and stuff. So I do get it. But at the same time, I felt this comment because, you know, somebody can afford to bring over a Japanese driver, and all of a sudden Front Street has a special guest this year. I hope they get second place. Like, you know, again, you know, but I'm just saying, it's just one of those things where, like,
I have a Japanese driver.
You could
You can be
yeah.
our Japanese driver,
Yeah, but
Rio.
we have to import you.
Totally.
We have to import you.
I'll move.
No, I see that from the outside. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, he can do whatever he wants to do. They need special like guests and stuff, I'm sure, from in that aspect anyway. Should that Japanese driver be allowed to be temporarily on Front Street? Personally, I don't think so. Let him be a judge and a special guest. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, then we'll start getting like Kengushi and all of Team Ineos, which is what Frederick Osbo, and imagine
Could we, if we just pulled all FD drivers, they all actually have their FD cars, and none of us drive. They just drive with our stickers, and then we win. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. But no, it's just I don't know. I see it from both sides. I want to hear what Rio has to say because he always has a really cool outside perspective. Because technically,
you guys are fancy as fuck, and you think all this shit is normal.
Well, let's see. No, I'd like to see what how you feel about it, because there's some things that I think people think are too crazy, but they're not. You know what I mean? Like, we budget built and did all of our stuff and got in, and some of the teams that were at Special Stage East and a lot of the other special stages, you'd be surprised, at the quality of team. No offense, that's gonna get misconstrued, but I take pride in my shit. I work, you know what I mean, like, and we do. So it's if they take pride in their cars, and they have nothing to worry about. Rio,
I have two things. One, I think some of the reason you hear so many people think it's unattainable is because there's more people that are interested in it. Right before, if you knew about FinalBout, you were at least really into cars. Maybe even had some sort of cool car. But now there's just like kids on Instagram that are, that are interested. But like, if you're a kid, that shit is unattainable. Like, like owning a drift car is unattainable to a lot of people.
I also wasn't doing this when I was 18.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very true.
But but dismissing those voices. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, most of my friends and people I know are like stressed about getting into vibes. Never mind FinalBout. You know what I mean? Like, it's
a different atmosphere and thing too.
But it's a team event, right? And like 4 years ago, when my friends and I started our team, we were like, how do we get into vibes? And then one of the guys that had went is like, oh, you just need an Instagram, like, with a lot of followers.
Oh my God, that's so far from the truth, which is great.
I know, but like,
and I think that's another thing that we don't really have now. FinalBout, I'm not gonna say is changing up their stuff like they should have a long time ago, but currently they're kicking ass with their media stuff. You know what I mean? They're starting to make more videos, and I could see that being a very good video for them to make, to be like, what does it take to get acceptance into your special stage? Do you know what I mean? That would be really sick. So for vibes, hearing that, Rio, is crazy to me, because we don't even look at the team's Instagram. We looked at the cars. We looked at the team as a whole to be like, okay, they just made a team Instagram 2 weeks ago. Now they're applying. They have no banners. They have nothing that pulls them together. They just want to drive this event. You know what I mean? And that's a no-go for like team events, because usually you don't want a made-up team. You want somebody that understands team life. They've been watching like Yucatan. You know what I mean? Like, they know team drifting, or they're really into it. So we would just go through, and all the applicants, we would literally just be like, click, that car's sick. Click, that car's sick. That one's not the best, but they're still, they look like they're together. That one's not the best. Let's invite them. That's how it was. It really was based off of like that cohesiveness and, are you a real team? So, but that's funny to hear. Like, but that's what I think on the outside people think. So FinalBout, they probably think the same thing. At Special Stage East, there was 2 teams that had like 300 followers that were there at FinalBout. So let's talk. I'm saying, so let's talk about that unattainable. Like, I think it'd be neat to do a video. I'm gonna message Mac. You're in here, so you're part of that shit. This could be something that's really neat to put out there, so that there isn't this bad or weird image of like it's 100% a boys club, because it's not. As it gets up a little higher, you'll see elements of that, but they're in their own little pockets of people. You know what I mean? Like the organization as a whole does a great job of including everybody. If you drive good, your car looks good, you're gonna do good. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so three. All right, imagine if you will, three guys.
imagine if you were.
Three guys are like, we'd all like to go to final bout. We're already in a team. What should we do
Hmm.
to get into special stage next year?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
You're asking me?
Yeah, this is where you come in and say, well, this is what you guys should do.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
saying we have three guys.
three guys
They're driving as a team already, correct?
already. Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, form that team page because that does help. It
Hmm.
like kind of makes like a really neat thing. Focus on getting media. Talk to your local, homies at your tracks and be like, "Can you
Hmm.
get a couple of our runs? We're going to drive together as a team." Because I've looked at people that have applied for team events and I went to their pages and there was none of them driving with their team.
Hmm.
Again, that doesn't make me feel like you're a real team. So make sure you have media of that. And then look at what your builds look like together. Like sit them all, together and be like, we look like regular ass traffic. You know what I mean? Like, can you tell them apart in a grid line? And I always looked at it as this perspective. If I'm running grid, which I've done for years, and I see a team come up, let's say the push boys, right? Team
Hmm.
push. East Coast, all 350Zs. One, they're all 350Zs. Two, they're all the same color. That's an easy, I know three fingers are going to go up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, regardless. And I still check because I'm a good grid worker. But, because that one guy could be having problems. But realistically, it's that simple to be like, in grid, if you're pulling up to the line, does that grid worker be like, oh, this is a team, they're going to run together? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, if not, maybe start thinking about that. How can you be more cohesive? How can you look more like a team? And then from there, it's as simple as filling out the fucking application. And if you get denied because maybe they already have a full list of, teams that have been seasoned and vetted that want to come and they have a good chance at maybe making it to the summit, try again next year. Don't get pissed off. Don't get mad. Ask people. Talk to some of the judges. The judges they're cool people. Like you can find out who they are and DM some of them. On the side. You can even talk to the final bout staff and stuff and be like, what could help our chances. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? Like there's a
Yeah,
lot
don't
of
be shy. I
don't be
think a lot
shy.
of people don't give it a chance to try to reach out to somebody, especially in the organization. And I mean, I'm sure Simba would even be,
Yeah.
easily down for a chat to point you in the right direction at least, like he's a really down to earth guy and he is the head person for Final Bout. So, and then it just trickles downward from there. So you literally can ask anybody and they'll probably point you in a right direction at least,
Hmm.
but a lot of people just refuse to do that because they think they know what they need. And I think that's where that comes in, that everybody's like, oh, it's unattainable, when they don't really know what they need, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, Hutch, I'm fired up right now. The other thing that I'm gonna say that's now switched to being an importance is driving good.
Hmm.
Before, back in the day, I don't think our levels were like that high.
Final Bout used to be a joke.
Final Bout was just
From
like,
what I was told before I started driving, the driving portion, because I mentioned to somebody that I wanted to do it at some point in my life, and they're like, "Why? Everybody there fucking sucks."
mm-hmm,
I was like, "Well, it's because the cars are cool,"
mm,
and so now they are cool, but now people can also drive. Everybody's leveled up so much that it's actually a competition,
yes,
and people actually give a shit.
mm-hmm,
Like
yep,
it didn't used to be that way at like maybe like Final Bout 4, 3, around that era, but it's completely different now.
mhm. Yeah. You had pockets of cars and people that really cared, and then
Hmm.
others that were like, they just drove like a little second gear and like they weren't aggressive. Now it's like crazy door to door, like it's aggressive,
Hmm.
like, and it should be because as we progressed in America, I think that the driving's progressed. So now if you're going to show off and take some podiums, you better earn those podiums.
Hmm.
So you got to drive hard. So
I thought it was sick that in the pits, all the Hayes cars had Drift Appalachia banners at
mhm.
special stage. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, it's neat to see like and there you go. There's another organization. It's like unobtainable. It's like, no, you could do it. You just need to practice, and you need to work on track etiquette, and you need to work on safety, and you need to become a really good driver. So the unattainable thing, I understand, and I've been seeing a lot of that, but at the same time, it's like, just try harder, go harder, you know? If it's about money, then that's just that's a you problem. Sadly, you can maybe work on getting a better job, hustle on the side, but
Sell
you
drugs.
also don't need that much money to have a good enough looking car, especially if you drive really well together. Everybody can have basic ass pig nose 240s. You know what I mean? Which I guess I can't use that now because 240s are expensive as shit. But like, a basic ass FRS, let's say, and they're really clean with just lip kits, nice wheels and suspension.
What's that team that is in Texas with like they fucking followed us? What the fuck?
Renoir.
Damn it. Yeah, they have like they have relatively like modest looking cars.
Yeah.
And they drive really well and their cars look great. You
Yeah,
don't
what are
need
they
to buy
called?
a 5,000 team Reiwa Reiwa.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's Chris.
Yeah,
That's
they
Chris.
drive really well. Their cars aren't fucking insane. They don't have crazy liveries. They don't have huge body kits that are expensive.
Yeah.
They're just clean and they drive. That's a perfect example.
And here's the another thing that I want to throw out there, and it's like kind of like a big thing. Also, don't care so much. Don't take things so personal, and then get mad about something and go on the internet and bash it. Like, like we said, reach out, start talking to people, and find out how obtainable it really is. If you have a goal of doing it, there's actually nothing stopping you. Except for if you don't, you can't afford it, then that's the problem. Yeah, sick. Look at Rio.
I like
Yeah.
him. Chris is nice.
Yeah, super Christian.
Yeah, Christian.
Yep, very awesome dude. No, I just, I don't know. Some of the teams that I saw make special stage, and even like some of the other, special stages, should give everybody hope. You know what I mean? Like, there is a chance. I think it's just, I don't know. I just think it starts to seem clicky the more you see bigger names. Like, I know the joke about fucking Front Street having pro cars and stuff because they all have like quick changes and stuff like that. I get it, like it'd be sick to have all the same gearing and all the same stuff, and if they can afford to do that, then kudos to them. But you don't need that still.
No. They still don't win, so
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
you don't need it.
Other times, yeah.
I will say that just hanging out at special stage or main, everyone's a lot more chill than like. I feel like I see a lot more egos on a regular drift day. You know? I talk to more people at special stage than I do at a regular drift day.
I think everybody's there for the same reason. They love
Yeah.
style and they love drifting. They don't have to. They don't have to work. It's like a safe space. It's like you can enjoy this body kit, and other people will be like, "Yo, I love that kit too. That's sick." And even if they don't, they're like, "I don't like this style, but it looks really good. You did a great job." You know what I mean? Where other guys are like, "That's a fucking waste of money. Get me a blower and some cigarettes." I don't know if that's the thing. But yeah,
Should be.
I don't know. I see things that are starting to happen within the FinalBout community with like clicks and stuff. You know what I mean? I do see that, and we're like in and out of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not really in some of it, and maybe that's why I can see it. And it's kind of disheartening sometimes. But
for sure. But whatever.
I'm just weird with bias. I don't like bias stuff. Albert. I just want to, if he's riled up, I want to keep riling him up. Probably like FaceTiming me right now, like, motherfucker, blah blah blah. SR20's best. You're disrespectful. I don't even know what he's saying, but no, that's funny. No, I love it. Ria, do you have anything else to say though? Anything else you've like noticed about it? Because like,
I have 5 text messages from Albert.
oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's probably pissed. Right?
But about attainability,
Yeah, or just anything in general.
not wait. We were talking this morning about different stuff.
Yeah. What
Okay,
were
that's for later.
yeah. But
No, I mean I get it. I feel like
So,
I
like,
think
I'll
I
say
think
that.
that we're not on the internet talking facts, right? Like someone's sitting on the toilet, pulls up, sees a FinalBout post, and then they just want to be like, "Fuck, this shit's not attainable." Like maybe if you sat down and thought about it, you wouldn't say those things, or you wouldn't say it to someone's face. But
Hmm.
like social media, you don't really think a lot before you say stuff.
Hmm.
It's
It's
easy to
not,
say something to a computer screen.
yeah, it's not really a place for intelligent discourse, I don't think.
I actually hate that because I'd rather somebody be like, "This seems more unattainable lately. Let's talk about it," instead of like
Yeah.
firing off all this crazy shit.
No, people just want to say something and have someone hit the heart buttons next to their comment.
Hmm. That and or recently I've been noticing the rage bait stuff is getting really bad.
Hmm.
It's like it's really bad. And I some of it I laugh about because it is really funny. But some of it I'm just like, come on, like it gives like a bad name for a lot of stuff, you
Hmm.
know? And it's just not good. Oh, but anyway, we got done with Final Bout and we did the stuff. Now we have to go to Maine.
Now we
Um,
have to paint our cars.
Now we got to paint them the real and do the graphics and the fades and crazy Rio animal heads.
Yep.
Imagine if they all had my head on the side.
It'd be
Oh
awesome. You're
man,
just
that'd be
like,
so cool.
wait, how could it?
Will my mouth be open?
Yeah,
I
it
hope
has to
my
be
Oh,
mouth
it
open.
has
is
to be.
open.
Has to be open.
I did notice, like I always thought of you guys as like the crazy livery cars.
Hmm.
But now that when I saw them all painted black, that was the first time I thought, oh, they're like 90s Japanese car team. Like I noticed the car for the first time and not the livery.
That's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, who told me they didn't know my wheels were chrome? I think Chris
that's funny.
from Pretend. He's like, when did you get the chrome XT7s? I was like, brother, they've been on there the whole time. He's like, nah. I was like, yeah, you just couldn't tell.
That's how distracting. So here's another case in point. So like again, I'm just gonna pick on Front Street, but they did really good apparently in the car show, right? And their
Hmm.
cars were destroyed, you know? And because of a livery, it hides so much. You
Yep.
have to go up and really look at the stuff. And we did it the last couple of years. It's like this is cracked, and like you can't really tell because like unless
Uh,
you're like really trying to pick it apart, it hides so much that now with a one color, you can really see the lines of the car. Yeah. Rio, I noticed that too. Like
Mhm.
I sat back and looked at the Corolla and was like, I kind of fell in love with the shape of the car itself again. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? The body lines, especially because I made some choices to do like the certain like origin style fenders that have like a Subaru style push out. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that's my favorite look in the Levin. So like it was neat to see that because when the livery's all there, it kind of goes away.
Mhm.
It's just all blends. So yeah, that was really
Those,
cool.
those are called blister fenders, right?
What's that?
They're
the
called blister
style?
fenders, I think.
I think
When
so.
they when
I
they
just know them as like Origin. Yeah, I don't.
yeah.
Yeah, look at Hutch saying they did decent in car show because of you'll never guess effort. Is that what that is, Albert? Or
I
Yeah.
maybe it's bias and clout because of SR20s. I love
Maybe it's
that
because one of their team members was a judge.
I. Yeah, he's secretly. Yeah, that's so funny.
Is Albert on Front Street?
No,
But Martino is.
Martino basically is.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny. Yeah, Rich's carbon doors are sick. Yeah, that looked really neat.
Hmm.
Oh, it's one of those things, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like seeing the cars, even though I need more eventually. I'm okay
Hmm.
with it, like for right now, you know. I'll happily talk about it when I can. He's so set on his stuff. He's Team Front Street, I guess. He got bit by the bug, you know.
Yeah, there's gonna be a FS banner on the back of that thing in no time.
Yeah, he's trying to catch them clouts. I know he's so mad. He's so mad. Look, yeah, right, Albert, you liar. Martino Judge Front Street the lowest. I could see that though, him Martino being silly. You know what I mean? They did
Hmm.
drive really well. So by the way, they are friends of ours. We like to talk a lot of shit, but
Yeah, it's
the other
funny. Uh, Josh was loading his car at that event, and I had to pick up his front bumper because it was about to scrape. And he's like, "Don't you ever talk shit on my ride height again."
Shoehead Judging Coalition. Yeah.
Mm.
I would love to see, and I'm not saying I like all the judges. I do. Personally, I think they're really cool. But I would personally, if and it's not my show, but if it was my show, those judges be switched up a lot. I always think that the special guests that come over from wherever need to be the judges. You know what I mean? Like I don't think the same judges over and over again, because you start to get that like camaraderie with everybody, and you don't realize how much it's influencing you. You know what I mean? Like you're paying attention to this team more so because you like them. You're not paying attention to this team, and then they might slay at something, you know, or whatever. And it's just one thing that always bugged me with our judged sport. That's why I don't take the competition like super serious. But from the outside, I know a lot of people are like they really care about it, and it'd be cool. Albert, you did great. Honestly, though, I think everybody did. Everybody
I enjoyed
did.
it, Albert as a judge, and then I let him drive my car.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I gave him. I thought he was in my car before, but I gave him a ride along. That was fun. Everybody's great. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things where I just think it'd be cooler to be judged by like the last couple. It was like Alexi and like there's other people there. Like I want them. You know what I mean? Cool. Yeah, it'd be sick.
That's
like,
who I want to be judged by. You know, personally.
And I love Hurt. I love Martino. I love Sebastian. You know what I mean? Like they're great people. But I just think it'd be really neat to switch it up all the time, every year. You know, just even the special stages. But I know how hard that is too. You know.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I did. Hey, you're a big guy. Ride my car. I used Albert because I was trying to test. There was I thought it was my drive shaft fucking bouncing off my chassis, but here it was the top of the Ford 88 just slamming into the back. But it was great because Albert was my big boy riding with me. He also touches a lot. So like the first whip, his hand, he just went right to my thigh. It was crazy.
Did he really?
Yeah, right to my thigh, and then he just like up a little
Slid up a little?
Yeah, just a little bit. And we locked eyes for a second. I was like, Albert, are we doing this? And he's just like, hell yeah, brother. And that's, yeah. And
Nice.
then, yeah. Rio
We should play a game.
Oh, God. What kind of game?
I don't know.
I was thinking about watching some good drifting, some 3 minutes.
We should watch some drifting
You
minutes.
want to watch some drifting?
I like watching drifting.
Let's do that. Because it's
Let's watch some drifting.
about 3 minutes of drift. Let's go. I don't know.
This is a drifting podcast.
No, it's not.
You're
We've been
right.
talking about drifting this whole time, which is actually fucking scary.
We should knock that the fuck off.
Yeah. I also want to get into a bunch of other fun stuff because this pod is sponsored by GoCars, which is really, really sick. And I'm really stoked to have him sponsoring and being a part of the Pilot Podcast universe. I want to consider this like a Marvel universe. You know what I mean? It's our universe. Let's watch 3 minutes of drift.
Yay.
Survive 3 minutes of drift, let's go. Side to side in the night we glow. Find a lava leaving trails of smoke. 3 minutes of drift, let's go.
Oh, yeah. And food? I like to talk about food.
Dude, I would love to talk about food. What is this from?
This
What are
is
we-
from a rip of a good old VOP. Or no, MSC Challenge. Yep.
Okay.
MSC. Which is... Yo, what we learned? Yaba, right?
Yeah.
We did.
We did learn. Look, it's working. Rio.
Yeah. You guys are Japanese.
We're basically Japanese. You know
That
what I
thing's
mean?
cool.
That thing is cool. The chrome tails are fucking sick. And the livery on half the car, kind of cool. I'm not mad at that.
Yep.
Maybe we should do that.
Don't give anything up, Chad. Everyone in this chat can add bilingual to their resume.
That's true. All
is
thanks
true.
to Rio.
Thanks to Rio. I know that car. That's one of the... I'm pretty sure the Abu. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The not super dumped one.
How do we feel about Ceferos? Because I love them.
They're cool.
They are sick, but nobody drives them.
No.
Can you get them here? You can't, right?
No, you can.
You can?
Yeah. They've been here for a while.
Imported, though.
Yeah, imported.
Yeah.
I wish you could get it. If you could get them like normally, I'd probably have one.
I feel like if I had to import one and had that much money, I would get something else.
That's the thing. But see, back in the day, they were like everywhere. and they were cheap because nobody really wanted them.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Is that Yokoi?
Oh,
I don't know.
That might be really old Yokoi.
damn. That was one of the hardest hits I've seen in a video. He was cooking.
He was cooking. That is, I think that is Yokoi. Young.
Wow.
Mushin'.
I love these videos. I would watch this over FD any day.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's also, could you hear how like stock or like the tuned exhaust? This is back when it was like a Blitz Nerf spec or, you know, like a full Greddy or Tomei, not just straight pipe.
Nobody has fucking anti-lag, you know, fucking crazy bouncing off limiter. That thing fucks. It's a good looking car.
That's clean. Brown. Yeah, the exhaust tones are so different. I love that.
It's funny because this is exactly what my car sounds like, but no one can hear it because my whole team is fucking great pipe race cars.
I'm sorry. I still love you.
Damien says he loves this as he has one of the loudest cars ever.
Oh, I know. All we do is addict to the SR guys, though. You know, they want to let it like bark or whatever they say. I don't know.
They let it bark. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
If I had a shot for every time Albert said bark at SSE.
Did he? That's
Oh
funny.
yeah.
I can see that.
Barking, you know. I would have been feeling it. All of these cars look great.
I love
is
like,
awesome.
like the subtle era. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're starting to do some stuff, but even the flashy stuff is like still very like that. You know, like
Yeah. Hell yeah.
small displacement guys wanted to bark. It's like small peepee guys with lifted trucks. I love Wild Steve. Oh,
I got a BMX off Wild Steve the other day.
what happened?
I got a BMX from Wild Steve. Oh shit, an MR2.
That's cool. Yeah. I want to try sidelining so bad.
I wish I never sold my MR2 Spider.
Oh yeah.
Was it that generation?
No, it's the one that looks squishy like a silk ball.
Oh, like the Toyo Tires one that was in Too
Yeah,
Fast
yeah.
and Furious. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was definitely like 4 minutes.
That was a good video. I like
Yeah.
that.
MSC challenge stuff is good. So here look, okay. We just watched a bunch of cool Japanese cars that were like not super crazy, you know, like styling wise, like very easy, very obtainable to do. If you go back and watch some of the early beginnings of this cool shit that we love and style it up as a team with even like simple stuff like that, easy FinalBout acceptance in my opinion. You know what I mean?
That's the other thing too that we used to say before. My team used to say is we need a livery so we look like a team, and I think a lot of people think that you really need like a livery, and that's why they're not getting accepted to stuff.
And we proved that wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, and no.
Why? What do you mean? We went from the craziest livery team, probably. We were the loudest.
Okay, but we were the loudest. But okay, I know exactly what Rio's gonna say. I
We're
know Rio's
regular
gonna say.
guys.
Yeah, we're fucking
Yeah.
celebrities. We had the craziest cars forever, which means we automatically got an in no matter what our fucking cars look like. That's exactly what Rio's thinking.
You know what?
Right?
You guys
Wait.
have real sponsors. Your stickers, we hugged.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel it because I want a fucking Wild Steve.
Also, we talked on Facebook, and then we met up for hugging.
Mhm.
But also, I bought a BMX off of him, like a mid-school BMX. Mid-school BMX is like FinalBout generation bike. If
Oh,
that makes any sense.
I like it. I like that you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good question. Yes, mine's gonna be going up in my dining room.
I have mine as well. Still,
And,
mine's really heavy because it's metal, so I got to figure out what the fuck
oh,
I'm gonna do with that.
and my old one.
I think I might hang it from the ceiling in the garage. That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Rio, I'd like to say that we did good because we had clean cars and
Uh-huh.
we drove okay. We thought we drove fucking horrible, which is the best thing ever.
You guys
Yeah, I
drove
didn't think about
good.
it at
No,
all.
no, no. On the comms, it's like, yo, that fucking sucked. This is
Yeah.
we're doing the worst we've ever done.
Yeah.
And then it was so. I wish we could record all those.
Well, like,
Man.
you guys were, if I didn't know you guys and I just saw you guys on track and went home, I would say there was a black team with a red Ineos banner, and I like them, right? And I think, like, to me, like, my friends and I, we have to make our own banner because we're not sponsored by something. And I think this kind of ties into what we were talking about this morning.
Do you want to know something that's really funny though?
What?
Only Rich is sponsored by Ineos. We
Yeah.
just piggyback off of Rich.
That's yeah, but that's good
It
enough.
looks cohesive.
I know, but like,
Fake it till you make it, baby. They do repost all the shit that we post because it's like good advertising for them. But
yeah, but like, even if only Rich is sponsored, think about most guys, regular people in teams can't be like, oh yeah, one of our teammates is a used to drive FD and is sponsored and is just generally known to be one of the best drivers. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, we rip him off all the time. We're just But no,
Yeah,
I mean, the
thanks,
people
Rich.
don't need that because Push, a lot of these other teams like they have no like sponsors yet. Yeah, but I do understand. what
Yeah.
you're saying. I do it, and that again from the outside, they're like, these guys are doing this, they're doing that. Like, no wonder they get acceptance, and it's like I just think that it's also a cop out to not putting in effort.
yeah. Well, I mean, I would say Push is like I see those guys and I'm like, wow, maybe I can do it.
Exactly.
And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I'm just like, oh, they got cars I can buy, painted them nice, and got nice wheels, and they drive real hard.
Yep.
And I'm not doing that, but it seems like something I could convince maybe two of my teammates to do. They're not even in the chat.
Look
but-
directly at the camera and say that.
Yeah.
CJ.
Oh. I haven't seen CJ in forever. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the dudes up there, like up north.
Yeah. We'll see your vibes.
Yeah, but I still wish I was at like other stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I want
you
to
should come up.
I do. I want to come up because I miss that. Like, I also want to come up without a car, and hang with everybody else too. At like an event that I'm not driving. Like I'd like to do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
hell yeah! Look at that, CJ Rio. Let's do SSE.
Yeah, I just need to convince one more of my teammates.
Love that.
Well, everything sounds funny. Is it just on my end?
No,
Probably.
it sounds funny.
Oh no,
Love
it's not.
that.
Damien
Hey.
was sounding funny.
Hey.
Oh, this kind of ties into what you and I were talking about this morning about.
Okay.
Well, like you have a sponsor, right, or whatever, but like
Are you
Gronk-
asking me? Or are you forming?
I'm sort of stating like you guys are sponsored by different companies.
We are. Yes.
Yeah, and like when I was a kid, if you rode BMX, being pro means you had a sponsor, and you didn't like make money. Like sometimes they'll send you bike parts and T-shirts, and
Right.
sometimes money if you get pictures in a magazine with your sticker visible. But that's all being a pro was, and like we were talking about whether shit is grassroots or not. So by my standards, anyone with a sponsor is a professional drifter, right?
I'm a fucking professional.
Like to me, like that's how I view professional, like motorsports or skateboarders or alternative sports people is like whether they're sponsored by someone or not.
Can I play devil's advocate like you and James used to do a lot?
Sure.
So in this day and age of social media, I'm going to say that's not the case anymore because you have people that are way far away from being a professional motorsports anything, but because they have a decent amount of viewers or some really nice, I mean, and that's a joke, but it's actually real. And I have friends that are female that are like, oh yeah, I only got the sponsor because I have nice boobs. So but that kind of also in this world is like fucking up. You know what I mean?
I think, but the other thing we did too, right?
Oh, fucking A.
The other thing we did is this, and like we made fun of people that had like shitty sponsors. Like if you were sponsored by, I don't know, like the BMX equivalent of GK Tech or like a cool company, you were like a cool pro. But if you were sponsored by like Jimmy Joe's smoked meat store,
No, that's
You-
I
fucking
fucking
cool.
wish.
That's fucking
no,
cool.
no, then you're not a pro. Then you're just like some guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you have to be sponsored by a company that was doing something for the culture.
Yeah.
Like something
'Cause-
positive.
Yeah, because nowadays there's literally companies out there that have their like influencer programs, like the NRG seats. You know, they sponsor so many people. There's like a lot of those companies. You know
Yeah.
that
Anybody
they just,
can get a McGuire's sponsorship. Like I remember back in
Really?
back when the stance scene started blowing up and like H2O was big, every car had a little McGuire's logo in the back of their
Oh, I remember
or
that.
on the in the
Dude,
corner of their
yes.
windshield because they were a
Yes.
sponsored
Yeah.
by McGuire's, and you had to do barely anything. Same thing with Mishimoto. Anybody can get sponsored by them, from what I was told too.
Yeah.
So
You almost have
can
to because
get
you have to keep getting rads because of this leak and you know all their shit. It's just
That shit doesn't count. That's just like you got a weak sponsor. You know what I mean?
Dude, I remember I got sponsored by Mother's Car Wax, like when I was really young, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, you know? And then I found out that like all you have to do is write them and send them a picture of your car, and they'll send you this bucket. And you know what I mean? But like I was really young. I was like 17, but I was like, oh, sick, because I also came from the world of like when my buddies that were skating got like a deck or something. I was like, oh my god, it was the biggest news ever.
sponsored.
Sponsored. Yeah,
But
yeah, I get it.
But getting a deck is like the skateboard equivalent of you getting a car chassis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
That's a
It's
big
sick.
deal.
That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Shoes, all that stuff. Like if
Yeah.
you got that.
You
Yeah.
need a Nike sponsorship. That's what we fucking need. We need to start doing feet cam videos and get a fucking Nike
Feet
sponsorship.
cams. Yeah. I love that.
I want some
Speaking of
Karoshi dunks.
yo, that'd be sick. Speaking of sponsorships, though, let's jump into this month's sponsor and let's talk about this dude as a whole and what he's doing. So, Mr. Ryan Cardona is the man. He is doing amazing things with his animations and his dedication to his family and doing really cool stuff to like leave a legacy because it all stems from his family, which I just think is really cool. I don't have kids or anything, but I feel like if I did, I would want the same style of, you know what I mean? Like do stuff that they're going to remember. And even if they grow up and they're like, I don't like that anymore. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You did it. And it was like, it's like a cool memory. Yeah. So Go Cars, he's got a book, and I think I can announce that they're back on a second pre-sale. I'm almost positive. We're gonna put the link up in the Instagram because if you're a dad, a mom, or you just like collecting stuff from the community that like makes is for the community, you might want to buy this book. Especially if you have kids, buy it for your kids because that's sick. But yeah, he does just absolutely amazing work. It's a unique like perspective on that like Cars universe with the drifting, which is really cool. The other cool thing is there's Jake. He adds in like the people that he knows and stuff from all around, which is just super cool. Like I just designed that livery, and we got it on his car, and like it felt like a week later there it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a wizard with that stuff. He's
Yeah.
really good at 3D stuff.
Very
Nice.
good.
I'm so jealous Jake has a go-kart of his 135. Because I have a 135. Mine's just white.
Yeah. Well, maybe we know a guy. You know what I mean?
No, I almost messaged him. I'm like, how much money do I need to give you to change the color of this car?
Oh no.
I have the original print from of all of our Go Cars. Hard to see with the reflection. There you go.
Yeah.
That was last year, right? No, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. but
It-
it's cool.
Yeah.
I need to get it framed. It's still just been chilling, but yeah, he's a wizard, and he's like you said, he's doing awesome things for the community, especially if you have a child that you even want to look at a car. You should probably take a look at his stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, just in general.
Well,
Hey, that's me. But the cool thing is he's also into it. He's had like, you know, his drift car for a long time. We bonded over A86s because he's also an A86 like fanatic. He loves them and stuff. Also, some news is I did a podcast with him and a machine check. So I did a machine check on his S14, and I did a full podcast, which I'm trying to release next Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. And then the machine check I'm hoping to have by the following Wednesday. So that should be pretty cool. And we talk about a lot of cool like computery stuff and nerdy things because, you know, we can nerd out together on some of that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be really, really cool.
hey, Ryan did Because Daddy, right?
He did.
He had a 370Z for a while. He's from up my way, but he moved to Florida or something like
I don't know about that. I know him from around this area, like the Pocono, you know what I mean? Like for the longest time.
that. Yeah.
I don't know if we even talked about that. And if we
I
did,
think-
man, I'm an idiot.
He used to be up my way, and I think he used to drive Club Loose North when that was a thing. And I used to, and he had a 370Z, I'm pretty sure, because he had a couple like drifting tips videos on YouTube that I definitely watched.
I wonder. We'll have to
Yeah.
reach out and find out.
Yeah.
Bird Doggy, thank you. Also,
Appreciate
I
it.
love all the. This is my favorite. Like the whole like. Rio does that
It is
a
Rio.
lot. That is literally Rio. That's so funny. Yeah, we'll have to ask him. Yeah, but the book is. Yep, the book is sweet. It's we're giving one away tonight. And I think he's opening up the pre-order for the second run of them. So I think they sold faster than he thought it was going to sell, you know, which is a good thing. But definitely jump on the second run, support the people in the community that deserve to be supported, that are doing cool stuff for the community, you know? So that'll be really cool. We also have like a really cool little first look, like an exclusive look at some of the next short that's coming out, which is really cool. I know it's just like it's a work in progress type thing. You know what I mean? It's a very short clip, but I do want to play that. He asked me to do voiceover, which is crazy. And also this guy eventually is going to be, I think, doing some voiceover work.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that hard? It's so hard. And I just thought
voices. Can I do a voice?
not like that. Was you
a
Mickey
little
Mouse?
creepy.
Yeah. I don't like that, Rio. That is
Yeah.
scary.
SR20 motor.
Yeah. Is that like Elmo? Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, so he asked me to do it. He came over here and then in my studio we did a bunch of it was just super fun. Like it was just super fun. And I believe he doesn't have like everything fully like, you know, this is like a teaser trailer thing, but you can hear my dumbass in it, which is kind of funny. I don't know if hopefully the music's good and we don't get in trouble, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, let's check out this little exclusive drop, which I'm super stoked on. Huge entry for both drivers. That outside zone filled perfectly. Here comes the transition to the infield. This is where championships are won. Final corner, Lug trying to pull away, but Eric will not let him go.
That's dope.
Super cute. Yeah, super cool. Now, I know what's going to be happening from that scene, but I can't give it away. And the idea of how he's doing some of the storyboarding and stuff is really cool. So, like, what you're watching there, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's going to be really neat. You know, like, yeah, some fourth wall kind of stuff almost. You know what I mean? Which I love. Yeah, his writing's cool. It's wholesome. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing, Mac. Yeah, it's insane how much time goes into that little clip. It takes forever to do stuff. Like
Yeah, that looks really detailed too. So it's not like stick figure, you know?
And the rendering and all that stuff, like I remember working with Jeremy when we were doing the Assetto Corsa packs, and like he was doing other 3D things at the same time, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've been rendering, blah 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 for 2.5 days," and I'm like, "What?" Like yet another computer dedicated, you know what I mean? Like it's just so crazy. So yeah, the time that it takes to do this stuff is just absolutely insane. So the dedication to do that in itself, I don't think I could do it. So
I think it's cool that usually when people make car movies or car shows, they don't know which cars are cool. But like,
yeah, that's true.
Ryan has very good taste, so all the cars he does is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's
You
not
know-
gonna just be like the same style car, right?
Yeah, like that drift movie that guy made recently with like the ugly car.
Drifter
Drifter
Is that what it's called? I don't know.
with your favorite guy. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
my favorite,
Han
that's my
Solo?
favorite actor. Han
Well,
Solo.
It's like my cousin, I guess, but
And my cousin. That
I
was
don't know.
you would definitely have to be related, right?
that's
We have to
your,
be.
that was your racist comment for the day. I wish I had like a little bell. It's like ding.
James
You
is
put a
yeah.
counter above everybody's head. I think
Yeah,
that would be
that'd
pretty funny.
be fucking funny. No, I love that. So yeah, we want to do the giveaway, and I have a bunch of other things that I do want to get into. So we've been chatting for a little while, which is good. But I do have like an itinerary of stuff that I do want. Yo, fucking Ange, fucking Ange. Yep, that's
Nice.
very. Guys, 69 dudes.
You guys, have you got what tire is that? It's I think it's Zeknova's. Their party tire is Treadwear 420.
Is it? Oh, that's
Really?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
but they're definitely not 420. They're super grippy.
Stack Nova was the craziest tire I've ever used so far. Like it like hurt my back. It was so like I was like, oh my god. Yeah, they're brutal. Do we do the giveaway for the book now, or should we wait? Should we play some other little fun stuff?
I think we should do the giveaway.
Do the giveaway?
Yeah, I want to do the giveaway. I want to give away this book.
Let's.
I thought we were judging Formula D drivers.
We are.
Okay.
Oh, we are.
Don't you worry. You can say who's hot again, Ria.
Look, I'm not drinking a lot, but I did buy. The liquor store near me has a Modelo's variety pack.
Michelada pack?
Yeah, with lime, mango, watermelon, and pineapple, which I'm very excited about.
I will definitely commission a Chad Dragon toy.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this giveaway. So we got 42 in the chat. The giveaway is very simple. All you're going to have to do is type the hashtag exactly how you'll see it on the screen. Rio's sponsor. Yeah. See, Pro Driver Rio.
Who am I sponsored by?
I don't know.
Oh,
Your alcohol store.
I thought you meant Chad Dragon.
Chad Dragon would be a good company. All right, everybody, type in hashtag GoCars in the chat for your chance to win the book. And apparently these books are kind of going to be like a collector's item. There's like some changes that are going into the next run. You know what I mean? That if you put them side by side very subtly, you would be able to like see, which is kind of cool. I love that exclusive like one-off kind of like first editions. Like, it's like, yeah.
Or like Japanese comic books, if you stack all the issues together, the spine makes the image.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that
cool.
stuff, right? Yeah. I remember, I forget what comic it was. I think it was one of the X-Men that, like, if you put them side by side, if you open the cover up, it's like the front, the back, and then the second issue and the other one made like this really big scene. It was like the coolest thing I thought when I was little. All right, let's get them in here. We got a lot of people. I'm stoked. All right, you got 2 seconds to get it in here.
Let them get it in while I talk about getting it in.
Hey, we're giving away a children's book, Chad.
I know, right? It's perfect timing. Steve said something about getting a Chad Dragon toy.
Mhm.
I know somebody that could probably make that happen.
Oh, that's right.
I'm friends with some people that own companies that make
Things.
things,
Let's say things.
toys.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
toy, like Hot Wheel, could be a Lego. We'll just say toy.
Could be a Lego.
Doesn't dragon implies large size, right?
I mean, that's totally up to your discretion, Rio.
Oh,
I ate a Lego once, and then it got stuck in my butt. I'm just gonna tell you that it hurt really bad coming out. Anyway,
That sounds fucking terrible.
yeah, I was a little kid. Let's get to this giveaway. So thank you all for hanging out. We got 45 in the chat. It is time to see who's gonna win the Go Cars official book. And my favorite thing. Have it on like 15 seconds or something really long, so it just takes a while. I love that it's right on your face too, Chad.
It is perfectly on my face.
Which one? Which one's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, oh,
I have fucking confetti coming out of my head.
you do. SR Slide Shop.
We can just
All right.
take him that book to Canada, you know?
We actually might do that because the shipping of the book might be really expensive. Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. We'll make sure to figure out how we can get that, up to you. That is not what I wanted to put on the screen, but that's what you won. Yeah.
That is cool.
It is.
I
Super
really
cool.
do like the cover. The cover's sick.
I'm just really excited that somebody is putting that much effort into an art form and the community, because I don't know, I'm kind of like down lately on some of the community stuff because we're starting to get like divided again. There's pockets of like the newcomers coming up, which is going to be a topic too that we're going to talk about, Rio. He was like, I got something to say. But I was kind of down about it. But then there's people in my life and the world that are doing so many cool things, and it's so admirable, especially something like this that takes a heck of a lot of time to do. So thank you, Ryan, for like just being a real one. You know what I mean?
Real.
Yeah, seriously, it's super
I also think Go-Cars needs a coloring book.
cool.
That would be pretty sick. I would color that book.
You would. You
With
would.
what?
Are you a crayon guy or are you a
I'm a colored pencil guy.
same?
Yeah.
Same. Rio, don't say.
What the fuck's that supposed to be, Rio? I heard that little.
You know the Cars movie universe? Miata headlights are like titties.
Mhm.
So in this universe, are 240 headlights boobs?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask the man himself.
Oh, did
true.
I say it? Did he hear me say that? That's embarrassing.
He did.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. I love your art.
I love that. I love that we're doing a giveaway, and clearly, and he's a family man and a very wholesome and amazing human being, and he is definitely having to have his children away from. He's definitely headphones and just
Earmuffs.
earmuffs. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but now he can confirm if he drove Club Loose North.
Oh, that's true. But that's
Yeah.
that's gonna take a little bit. Let's dive into some other
Okay,
stuff.
never
too.
mind. Okay.
We'll get to that. All right, so I got some fun stuff, and in the vein of like, I don't know, he said I did. There you go. Yay, Rio was right.
He's so
super
hyped
dope.
that he's right.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, it's like I know a famous person.
Yay, Ryan's famous.
You know an author.
You do.
Yeah, and
you know two. You know two.
Well, it's like when I met you guys, it's like I met a famous person, but now I've met an intellectual famous person.
Somebody that's actually smart. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't meet your heroes, Rio.
I meet him.
Yeah.
Then you'll be a slave for them forever.
You'll get roped into, yeah. Man, this sucks. These guys are horrible. I love that. So I wanted to play a game. We got 45 still. This is gonna be really fun. This is for some of the OGs that have been with us for a while, but also some of the new people can just have fun and guess, because we give a lot of this information away. But it is, how well do you know us three?
No.
So I put together a little trivia, and I think it's going to be fun to play. So this
Are
is
we
really,
giving anything away?
so this is going to start the leaderboard of trivia that at the end of the year for our Christmas episode, Santa's going to bring you something special.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm already working on. It's going to be
He's
awesome.
gonna be sliding down your chimney.
Santa's sliding down something, you know what I mean, or in something. I mean, but so this is going to be fun. So this is going to start the leaderboard, I don't know. I just want to get the board started, and then I'm going to figure out how we're going to do points and keep track of it. You know what I mean? Like, but I think it's going to be fun. And at the very end of for our Christmas episode, we will have a winner of from this point on. So let's see if you know us. And I think it's going to be so stupid. I can't wait. Here we go. And the way you play, really, really simple. All you have to do is put the number. There's going to be 4 number options, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You just type. You don't have to hit pound or anything. You're just boop. Ange. Oh, Ange. You gotta love her, right? You gotta just love her. And let's start. It is also going to be timed. And here's the problem. I can't get it to work.
Well, so much for that.
So
much,
much
everybody.
for that.
Wait. Is it, which ride? My ride or Steve's ride? Which ride is Steve's ride?
Okay. Is it gonna work? Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed if it doesn't work. Come on.
You can do it. I have faith.
I'm trying. Ooh, I'm trying. Let's go. Why is it not working? Oh, I love technical difficulties. Maybe I can just do this.
Hey, there it is.
All right, here we go. Chad made the cover of what magazine? 1, Super Street, 2, S3, 3, Import Tuner, or 4, Lowrider. Also, guys, don't give away the you know what I'm saying. Don't give it away.
What was he the import model?
He was the model, yes.
Dude, if my modeling career was that fire, that'd be great.
S3 magazine. I really hope this is working. We've been having technical difficulties, and it's pissing me off. Chad used to collect pogs, break dance, make homemade ice cream, or DJ.
I believe all 4 of those things.
See?
I'd be surprised if he didn't have a collection of something.
Right. We need music for this.
Do,
know what I mean?
do. I wish I knew the Pokemon song. Chad, do you know the Pokemon song?
I can't do it. Like,
Chad was a DJ. Chad is also known as Marshmallow.
I fucking wish. I wouldn't be on this fucking podcast.
That's true. In high school, Chad played what sport? Bowling, basketball, hockey, or tennis?
I just tried to drink my candle.
No.
I swear to God, I picked up my candle and it was warm. And
Chad you played a sport?
Yeah.
I
Shockingly
thought I
enough.
knew you. Who are you?
Who are you? I see a lot of tennis going on. Oh,
Brother,
bowling.
you
What
think I'm
kind
playing anything physical is crazy.
What kind of high school has a bowling team?
I did
Literally every single one.
Yeah. Rio spends his relaxing time doing what? Reading,
Doom
scrolling, fishing, 3D design.
You didn't put making reels for this podcast on there.
Yeah.
Rio's in the background making reels.
He is making reels.
Some of these things are true, but some are truer than others.
See? There you go. My butt hurts. I've been sitting all day. Fishing!
I love
Yeah.
fishing.
Yep, that's your relaxing time. I can
Yeah.
tell. Till you lose your phone in the ocean.
Yeah, I did. But I got a new phone.
We're gonna
Yay.
bring back the ice fishing team this year.
We are.
Rio used to design bike parts, prosthetic legs, aquarium installations, or yacht exhausts.
I have no idea what this answer is, and I'm excited for any one of these potential answers, if I'm being honest.
Prosthetic third legs?
What's that?
Prosthetic third legs?
Heyo.
Ooh, yacht
You used to
exhaust.
design yacht exhaust?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Right?
It was kind of like a car. It had an exhaust.
Rio
I
has
guess.
a passion for riding BMX, creating reels, collecting Pokemon cards, or Dunkin'. You might have given away some of that there a little earlier, but
Oh.
we'll see.
That's true.
I really hope this is working. If this isn't working, I'll be so mad. I got to timestamp this too. How long have we been in here? It's hour 26. So cool. When the answers go riding BMX. If you
I also I also
Everybody,
love Duncan.
everybody, yeah, you do. That's why I put it in there. A lot of people knew that. That's good. At one point, Damien taught yoga, music, art, or karate.
I mean, I can tell you which one I hope it is.
Like which lesson you would take?
Yeah.
Which lesson would you take from me? That's a different question. That's
I would
a
love.
completely different
I
question.
would love a yoga lesson from you.
I'd stretch you out, buddy.
I'm Jesus Christ. I'm sure. You would.
I taught karate.
No fucking way.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I would have thought it would have been music.
Yeah. Damien worked in what industry for a little while? Garment, tattoo, finance, or video game?
Garment is a good word. You could
Damien
just pick
taught me the
clothing.
downward dog. Oh. Yeah, but see, that was a little different. That involved like a. No, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I keep wanting to be wholesome in this one because we're literally giving away a children's book, but it's so hard.
That went way out the window.
Tattoo. I did. I tattooed for years.
Yep, he tattooed me.
I always forget that too. Before drifting, Damien was heavily into what? Urethral sounding, collecting comics, making music, or skateboarding.
I mean, I'd be hitting a number one, to be honest.
Yeah, that implies he doesn't like it anymore.
That's true.
Got a lot of scar tissue. Ugh. Ugh.
One, of course.
I was making music. And I think we got a bonus question here. Rich Whiteman's second favorite color is what? Silver, purple, black, or camo? This is actually kind of a trick question, to be honest. He went through this whole explanation, too. I was like, Rich, I'm picking this one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm picking this one. Ooh,
I'm sure there was a novel about it.
A lot of people are getting it. It is the perp.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, on what? Clothing or cars or, he's like, what do I like it on?
I saw Rich post a story about getting a new gun safe.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but
I did.
he has like a military
Yes.
amount of firearms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which
How
is
do I...
crazy.
Now, hold on. I got to show the results.
That does not help at all.
That does not help at all. So
Now it just looks like you're trying to shame him.
this is horrible. This is so stupid. I'm really upset. I think that there's more than that. No, that's just a 0.
I'll go through the chat later and figure it out.
No, there's no way you could do that.
Sure, I can.
Dude, that would be insane.
What do you mean? I used to design yacht exhausts.
That's true. You did do that.
Yeah, he was pretty much a
Yeah.
fucking genius.
Look, he said, because I typed answer 1. See, that doesn't make any sense. I am so upset. I wasted all that time. Well, Rio's going to figure it out. So
Fix it. I
he's going
made
to
a
figure it out. Yes. I love you, Rio. That pisses me off. So we'll let you know the leaderboard at a later time. So that was still fun because it was fun to like find out some shit. But that really pissed me off because I also can't click the trivia thing because of I think where we're located on the screen. You know what I mean?
What if you just take us off the screen? Will it pop up?
I don't know.
Maybe this is like part of the actual.
Yeah, it didn't work. And we're back.
We're back.
Damn it. Well, either way, it's one of those things. I tried, and we'll do some cool stuff. But you know what time it is?
It's time to fucking rate some hot guys. Ria
Yeah.
being, and that's kind of scary.
He's like, woo! God damn it. Oh, Ty's in here. What's up, Ty, our upside down friend?
Probably
Also, Ty,
cat with a kangaroo.
congratulations on getting your car in the Ed Hardy commercial.
What?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
clothing company?
Yeah.
Ed Hardy jeans?
Yup.
Bedazzled? Is this car bedazzled?
We'll see if we can pull it up then. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When we
I'd
get
like
out
to
of-
see
when we
that.
Get out of here. Yeah. All
That's
right,
pretty cool.
everybody, it's time. If you
Time to
know,
put-
what's up, Rio?
No, I was gonna say it's time to put the D in FD.
Oh,
Yeah,
hot
very
or
excited.
not? So let's start by saying we did the second part of this. The top 16 was on our Instagram. So if you're not following our Instagram, you're fucking up.
Chris Forsberg did not get the win.
Chris Forsberg did not, but Cole did, and I thought that was awesome. Yep, looks like Odie won, and we got Turk. We got a lot of Northerners, though, too, that follow. So I think that might have been a little biased, you know what I mean? I am worked up and ready for this. I love this. Yep. Ed Hardy for a TV ad. Yes, congratulations.
really cool.
That's super cool, buddy.
That is sick.
Super cool. And we'll see if we can play it then, as long as there's not music in it, which there probably is. So the rest of the results were Shanahan, Madison, and Rome and Ryan Litter were close.
Yeah, that's fucking
That was
wild.
really close. Here's the funny thing. Madison, FTC, these guys are fucking up. Madison paid attention to the tags and reposted what we were doing. So,
Ah,
you know what I mean?
that's awesome.
That helped him a lot, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
And he has
Although
luscious hair.
he does have luscious hair. I was going to say he still would have won because look at him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got some mez on too, almost, maybe. I can't tell. But he's
Yes,
styled up.
He can film me.
Film or Phil? Rio. Okay.
No.
And then we got, of course, Mr. Gucci, and we got Osbo, which Shanahan was, I mean, that's pretty good still. You know what I mean? And then I did a random drawing to see, because I had to fill 16 and we had 17. So one person got knocked out. It was Masayama. A random drawing to eliminate with car issues. I just, I dubbed it up to that. So now we're down to your FD hot or not list for the top 8. And here's my question before we start. Do we go through this list and finish it tonight? I think we could get down to the top 4 and then just do the top 4 really quick and keep building on it, to get people stoked. And then whoever wins, we're going to send them a sticker because they're totally never going to check their DM. And and they don't give a shit about us, so it'd be really funny. But if they do, it'd be really
We should
funny.
send the hottest driver something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to give him some sort of reward, like a
I'll-
three.
I'll make them something custom. You know what I
That would
mean?
be
And-
funny.
yeah. All right, so let's get into this. So chat is really easy. You're just gonna spam the chat with left or right. Please only do it once though. You know what I mean? Like, because we got to see like an overall who's winning. If we see you kind of just like spamming it with like left, it's not gonna count. So let me grab my paper so I can write down the wieners. And let's start this. Send him a pile up cum sock. Oh god. Collectively we keep mailing it to each one of us and like, oh my god. It's just
That would be wild.
just a stalactite. All right. So you're first up. Odie versus Madison.
Damn.
Well, if you were to make a checklist, right? they both have glasses.
Okay, that's a thing for you.
That's good. That's good. They both have beards, which I don't like. So I feel like it comes down to whether you want to pull on someone's hair or rub their head.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Everybody.
a lot of rights.
Yeah.
See, I agree with
Lot of
Steve.
right.
I like the little bit of gray in Odie's beard. I'm a sucker for a little bit of gray. So
Okay.
that's where I'm at.
I'm trying to pull that head back.
Jesus Christ, Rio.
Valid take, Rio. One looks like he likes girls his age. Oh, one looks like the father of the other one. That is actually, they could be. Wow. I see some similarities in that. That's a good observation. So it looks like he's taking the win. That's
You might have swept it. Sorry, Odie.
yeah. Yep. Sorry, Mr. Odie. All right, we got Shanahan versus Osbo. Left or right, everybody? Max says you and Odie could be related.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's funny.
I guess it's possible.
You
Like it's
kinda-
gray out of here a little bit
Yeah.
and had like good driving skills. I pretty much can.
I don't really like masculine jaws.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Connor
a
Shanahan has to get this win. Come on, chat. We can do this.
Yeah. Like Connor, I feel like I could cup his face, you know.
Yeah.
But Frederick, I don't want to touch all those angles.
You'll cut your hand.
Yeah.
Right. Osmo looks like a fucking Lego. He kind of does. I love that. Like, yeah. He gets the Scandinavian bonus points. That is true. Yep. I mean, you got accents in both, but Connor's definitely has like more of an accent. You know?
Yeah, we also love accents in this household.
And like,
I love a good accent.
Connor's got like those lips. You know what I mean?
Hey, Rio.
What? Elaborate, please, Rio.
Like DSLs. You guys say DSLs?
DSL.
I know what DSLs are.
Yeah.
But Connor
Yeah,
does
that's
not
what
have DSLs.
I mean, compared to Asbo, he's got no lips. That's just all teeth right there.
I guess that's true.
That's my initials. Isn't that crazy?
Is it? Oh yeah.
It is. What are we looking at here? I saw.
Osbo definitely won that. A lot of people voted
Really?
left. Yeah, it started out real. Well, now that I'm going back, hold on. Let me fucking recalibrate this. Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, middle.
Middle. That's you, Chad.
Right, left, yeah, right. It's pretty fucking split, actually.
Yeah.
It might be like a 1 vote difference.
Oh no.
Do we do it one more time? Or
Hutch just
sudden
said
death?
right, and I can't believe Hutch is even voting. You know?
Yeah, he voted for the last one too. Oh no, he said right twice though. He did say
Oh.
right. Yeah, man. I mean, my vote's for Connor, so that's just me.
What about you, Rio?
Um,
Yeah, Rio tiebreaker. Go.
Okay, Connor,
Hurry.
because I don't want the real wide mouth. I want like the circle mouth.
I love that you're taking this super serious, as in like, you know, you're going to just make love to Connor Shanahan. Whoever has a better shaft. Oh my god. Change it to right for mid DSLs. Oh my god. All right.
Connor it is.
Connor gets the win.
Hell yeah.
Does he actually win though? You know? All right. The Goosh and Rome Charpentier. I like Rome's name, which is kind of cool.
He sounds
Boosh.
rich.
Judge's review. Osmo lasts longer. I know it. He wins. Oh god. What a world. This is what we do. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is wild.
It's a Wednesday night and we're
10-year-old me could never.
10-year-old me.
So I think
Gushi's a good looking guy.
right, but that's why, like, if I was
Neither.
rated who was better looking, yeah, Kangushi, but like, I feel like he's not someone I want to disrespect, so I have to choose Rome.
All right. That's
You know what I mean?
you gotta you're changing this. You gotta base it off of
You want to
I am.
you want to have somebody you can disrespect in the bedroom.
Yeah, I want to do some disrespectful shit, so I can't pick
All right.
Kangushi.
Okay.
All right. That's why they call him Gushin Gushi. Oh my god.
The Gush. Oh my god. What are we looking at? I feel like the Goosh might have taken that. Lefty, lefty, left, left.
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
Right-ish.
Yeah, Gushi's pretty much swept that.
He is better looking.
The Goosh. He's on the same team and he doesn't even know it. All right.
Japanese team?
He's
team.
Ineos. Yeah.
He is
Oh.
on it. Yeah.
All right. We got a northern local legend here, Mr. Turk versus Cole Richards. Cole has been kicking ass.
He has been kicking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask a serious question?
Of course you can.
Can you feel
This is the most serious podcast ever.
No,
Yeah.
this is an honest question that I have not experienced. Can you feel dimples from the inside?
What? What does that even mean?
Like,
Well, like dimples
making
push
out?
in, right?
I don't.
Well-
yeah, I've never. I've
Can you
never
think-
experienced that with somebody with dimples, so I don't know.
Brother, is your
Huh?
tongue going to be that deep in Mr. Turk's mouth?
I didn't say anything about tongues. That was a Chad thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
I just want to know if a dimple is like a feature you can feel inside someone's mouth.
Oh, so it's like ribbed.
I'm going to say unless
Yeah.
it's pierced, no.
Okay.
Not right. Well, I mean, this is easily going
Turk.
Turk's way.
Yeah.
So
All right. Jeez, I got to look at this name. T. Turk.
sorry, Cole, you had a good run, brother.
You did. He did have a really good run. Okay, so now do we finish this now, or do we bring it back really fast, top 4, and we finish it out next time?
I'm kind of sad we don't get to talk about dudes anymore.
I mean, that isn't true, actually.
It's not.
No. Because I feel like we always talk about dudes. You know? what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean?
true. We do
Okay,
always
so-
talk about twos.
What
It's
is
a
because you know it's kind of like a pain in the ass if we do this because I have no visuals. I can't quickly
Oh.
like put them on the screen. Like I can't like put them side to side. You know what I mean? I think that if I can, we'll plan and we can just bang that out. Run it back next time. All right, Jake has spoken. You know what I mean?
Jake is the law.
Jake is, I am the law. Bet you nobody knows that in the chat except for Jake because he's also old like me. I had something. Oh, you know what else we got to do? We got something. But I'm scared to do this now. Is I got a pretty good swap meet to do.
Really? But wait, before we do that, can we watch Ty's Ed Hardy commercial?
Yeah.
I've been trying to find it, but I don't know what.
Just go to his page. He posted it, I think.
Oh, in the chat
No. On the
on the Instagram.
like on his Instagram. Yeah.
I don't see it on here. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Ty
I see.
Jeffries.
No, I know what
I
his Instagram is.
think it's T.
Yeah.
Why?
Right. Thanks, Damien.
Tell
You're
me,
getting fired up.
tell me you love me.
I love you.
Aw.
I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, I know
Maybe
what
it's
I'm
in
looking for.
in his story, or maybe go to Ed Hardy.
I did go to Ed Hardy, but there's Ed Hardy based on different countries.
Oh,
So
I don't know.
let's look at his stories.
Let's look at his
See?
stories.
Oh, well, it would help if I fucking selected the right thing.
Yeah, it fucking would, Rio. How about you do that?
Yeah. Where did you find me?
Who are you, Rio?
What am I doing here?
He had it on his
Um,
story. Okay, so that's Gear Wrench. That's Red Hot Chili Peppers. Bop, bop, dap, dap, scop, bop. Beep, bop, ba, geep, ba, da, ba, doop, bop. That's what's playing if you were curious.
I don't see it.
It's first on his IG vid. That's what Ange just said.
First on IG
It
Vid.
is? Mm-hmm. Okay, I know how to do that.
You do?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
We are
I-
the most professional podcasts.
We'll
Wait,
get
what's
it.
IG vid? Does she mean a reel? Oh yeah, I fucking found it. Oh, it says right on the.
Oh yeah, I
it says
fucking
on the
found
thing.
it. I can't even type right now. I'm so worked up from the the FD hot list. Get Ange a mop. Dang, look at that. Remember Ed Hardy?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I didn't think Ed Hardy was a brand anymore, but it's awesome that it is.
Mm-hmm.
The kids at my work were Ed Hardy, like the high school kids.
Is it coming
Really?
back?
Yeah, some of them do.
Oh my god. If I get to start bedazzling Smile Death gear, I am all about it.
I
A
want
lot
a
of that
fucking
shit
Smile
came
Death
back.
Tiger jacket that's all bedazzled.
Done.
That's what I want.
Done.
That's
yeah,
cool.
super cool. Congrats. I love to see anybody that gets like, into that kind of stuff. Like it's cool to see him in rap videos. It's like I've seen so many like Garage Moon Power was in rap videos. Like I think Auto Real Dream kind of sets that up. So, I give them a little bit of a pass because it makes sense that they're going to be in stuff, but still awesome. Like super cool if you get into some stuff. I was close. I got asked to be in a Juicy J video. and I couldn't get the Barossa, bedazzled Chad Dragon toy.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but it might leave things. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
has to really be like, good. Real good. Rio, can you pull up the video of that dingus that was driving the SC300 and then the other dingus in the FC pulled out into him? I want to see what the chat has to say about this.
What?
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know if I
a,
saw this one.
there's a and make sure there's no music because Smile Death Big Jeans with flames and jewels. See, I love that the style.
Mike loves big jeans. He's a big jean guy right now.
Big jeans are cool. The extra stuff on them, like when it gets to like the Ed Hardy stuff, I was never like
You
into
give a
that stuff.
Smile Death on the ass.
But I dig that it was like a style. It's kind of like UFOs, all that stuff. I love that era. I just didn't dress like it. I dressed like I was in a Brazilian metal band called Sepultura, so I just had like wooden ball necklaces and big camo pants and band shirts and spike bracelets. That was my era, and definitely blacked out nails. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's one of those things where I just love that everything comes full circle, and it happens in drifting. It's happening now in fashion. The only thing I kind of gets me is some of those kids that are doing like the big pants, like Real Dream fashion. I'm gonna call it the Real Dream fashion. They're just stuck up though. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing I saw. Like, and I'm lumping them all together, but I just kind of like ugh, I didn't like some of them kids. Get off my lawn. You know what I mean?
Tell 'em.
Like,
Fucking
I'm
tell 'em.
getting pissed off about it. Wallet chain kid, yo, my mom had to come pick me up at this place called the Berkshire Mall because I was brandishing a weapon, according to the police, and it was really just my fucking wallet chain. All right, chat. Let's watch this because we're the law. Okay, so the SC300 kid, which we'll see here. Here he comes.
Oh yeah, I did see this. I didn't know it was a C300. Like
And
what?
skablam.
Brother, I'd be out of my car instantly and killing that guy. Like,
So-
what the fuck?
So here's a few things. So the comments were made from the SC300 kid is, oh yeah, I thought I was going to use him as a clipping point, or don't
That's
suck,
even worse.
and blah blah blah. He didn't lift at all. He didn't. He saw people getting off the track, and yeah, exactly. It's a takeover mentality. Is this kid 100% has this takeover mentality, and this is the youth, right? That's coming up, and I'm getting a little worried about some of the stuff how entitled and how ridiculous like their comments are. Is just insane. No track etiquette and no care that this is the kind of shit that eventually gets tracks shut down. Because they're just out here whiling or whatever they're going to fucking say. But also, FC dude, pay attention. You know what I mean? You don't just fucking go right back into the track. But they're both at fault. But SC300 dude, his attitude, you should see the comments and how he's acting is absolutely ridiculous. The old guy in me is so pissed off, And he has like pro drivers in there telling him like, bro, like what are you doing? You know what I mean? And he's just like, fuck y'all. I'm so cool. And me and Rio were talking about this earlier, and it's like, this is the most attention he's probably ever gotten. And so he's digging it, but he's not. The accountability of your actions in some of these like up and comer like drivers is insane to me. It's that same mentality. Get the fuck out of the way. What? You know what I mean? Like, get
Excuse
back,
me?
get slapped. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, like, stop drifting in our scene if you're going to act like that. I'm sure in the driver's meeting, they're like, if somebody spins out or something's going down, straighten. You know what I mean? Come to a stop. Safely exit. Do all this other shit. It's insane.
They're not even driving the same lap, right? That's like when you're on grid and someone in front of you spins and the grid worker is like, well, this guy's far enough away. Those guys spun, but I can send them because they're far away. There's no excuse to have hit these people.
No.
No.
The FC pulled out, sure, but he had to pull out eventually. and that guy's like half a mile away when he starts moving.
Yep. Yeah, the FC is at fault for track awareness and not paying attention and not, that's it. It's just pay attention. Like you don't just blindly go back on track. You enter when it's safe. And if it's not safe for a little while, doesn't matter. You get to a safe spot. You know what I mean? And hopefully a track official or somebody would wave and stop it, but like it's insane that this kid thought it was cool to stay in drift and then try to use him as a clipping point and then brag about that online. It just angers me. The old guy in me. I'm so mad.
Anytime this kid is at an event, you're not safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, I do think it's going back to this being the most attention he's probably gotten. That's not his fault. That's like the way social media works, and I feel like that is kind of like the system that's we've set up. It's not, yeah, the crashing was his fault, but him getting attention for being shitty is like that's not his fault. That's how social media works.
Yep. Yep. Like his boys are in there hyping him up. There's other trashy people that are going to hype him up because they don't understand it. Do you know what I mean? And they're not thinking of the consequences. That's the thing. They're not thinking of if this kid keeps doing this, track's going to get shut down. He's not thinking of like if he slammed into the FC and the door bar punctured the dude's leg and he bled out. You know what I mean? Like, now what? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is serious. You're piloting a boat, too. An SC300 is a boat of a car.
That's a lot of weight.
You're not following the rules. So as much as I want takeover culture and the community to, if they really like the idea of drifting, I want them to become part of the community the right way. If they're not going to do this, and this is the kind of shit that happens, then I want them to fuck out. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. So what, as a coordinator, what is this kid going to have repercussions of his actions? Do you know what I mean? And now if we just tell him he can't fucking come anymore, he's just going to go to the streets.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So now it's like there's this, it sucks. We're in such a shitty time of drivers that are coming from this takeover style, I don't even know what, it's not even like a takeover style. It's like this street rat style, like no care anarchy. We just fucking we throw down, which doesn't work.
They're like a rebellious group within an already rebellious group.
Right.
You know
Yeah. It's like a subculture within a subculture.
Yeah.
Like, because he's actually at the track and he's trying to drift. So I'm like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it, brother. But like, then the attitude when shit like this happens and the attention to no etiquette and no safety concerns and no concern about the track, I don't know what to do. You know?
And honestly, his attitude could have changed everything. Like, okay, you fucked up, own up to it.
Yep.
Like
accountability.
That's it.
Yep.
And then would have ended there.
I would have given him respect. I would have been like, if he was like, dude, I was dumb. I tried to use him as a fucking clipping point. I should not have done that. When really, he probably wasn't even trying to use him as a clipping point. He didn't see him coming on track as fast as he did, and he's not in control, because if you watch his hand movements, he is clearly not even really probably needs to be on track with other cars yet. He is still learning, because he is robot arming the shit out of this thing. So, we have a little bit of a coordinator thing there we could get into too, but at the same time, it's like, it's just that attitude of like, oh yeah, I was just trying to use him as a clipping point. And it's like, no, you weren't. You probably weren't, but you're going to say that instead of, I fucked up, I'll do better next time. Because I'll be like, cool. You know what I mean? Thank you for owning up to that. But it's this new attitude is not good. And I see it more and more and more on the internet after things like this happen. And it's,
I think it's because the period of time when drifting was like really rebellious and counterculture is over. Right. Now it's established. It's on TV. So like, it's like when like BMX and skateboarding joined the Olympics, right? There's people that were like, cool, this is really great. No, we're a real sport. And then everyone else was like, oh, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yep.
So like, I feel like if you're young and like teenager young and like you're getting into drifting, you probably think of everyone that's established as like the man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like they want to rebel inside this already established thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I understand, but also because I'm not 18,
Mm-hmm.
and if some guy in a SC smoked my fender and my wheel, and I couldn't drift for like 3 months because I couldn't come up with the money,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
because I don't. It'd be different if it was one of my friends, but
Mm-hmm.
if some random guy just like charged into me, that wouldn't be great.
Yeah. And the situations are always different. So, like in Gunzai, the Gunzai Togue,
Gunsack,
Gunzai,
Gunsack.
the gumball Togue. So, Touche. So, baby Jason just got his car completely smoked, but it was like a different situation. Do you know what I mean? Like shitty visibility. You got two cars in front of you, smoke. They can't. It just happened. Blah blah blah. And do you see how different that situation's handled? You know what I mean? Like nobody. Everybody's just like, we're just so glad everybody's alive. You know, blah blah blah. And that's the difference between a mature person and somebody like you said that's in this for this rebellious. Look at me. I need attention. I need to be, glorified right now. And I as an old pissed off man, it bothers the shit out of me. But I also, when I was young and doing skate stuff and like BMX stuff and even music stuff, like when I saw a bouncer get punched in the face because he was like, too rough with kids, and then like three other guys start just like pounding this dude, I'm like, hell yeah, like fuck that guy. But like it's like, wait a minute, that's how venues get shut down. You know what I mean? Like all this shit. It's weird when we grow up, and I just hate that I'm growing up right now.
You sure?
But
I mean,
no, it's we have to be. You know what I mean? To keep what we're doing alive, you have to be, and that's what I want that kid, because he seems like a child. If I find out he's like in his 30s, my head will just explode.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna call this dude a kid because of the way he was acting. But this kid needs that reality check, but he also needs to understand that he is screwing up the possibility of his future as well as others. You know what I mean? It's not just look at me, it's look at us. And we have to think like that because so many tracks are closing. And I'm sure he had a blast until that happened. And then he went out there and he was like, he went back out and was like, I still getting it, blah, blah, blah. Cool, but eventually you might not be getting it at all. You know what I mean? Because of your actions, because of how immature you are with this. So, long story short, he's live on the pod. Let's bring him in. I fucking wish.
That would be wild.
I should have reached out. We just like roast this kid. You know what I mean? Albert's driving up because he knows where he's at. I'm gonna fuck him. I like when Albert's mad.
Where was that at?
I'm guessing. I don't know. Here,
Florida?
I'm being a dickhead. I was gonna say fucking Florida.
It's a Florida thing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a prime example of just because someone is your friend doesn't mean you shouldn't tell them they're a fucking idiot. That's what I'm saying. If I'm doing something stupid, which is every single day, and I do have people that are like, Damien, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? But a real friend is going to say something, like he needs those real friends in this community right now, but he's just going to combat everything. Yeah.
I saw it wasn't this bad, but I was at an event last month, and there was two guys driving, and the first guy spun, and then the guy behind him hit him because they were driving close to each other, and then but then when he got hit, the guy that got hit was like, bah, 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 and like he was super pissed, did like a donut and ripped out into the pits, which is really dangerous.
Yeah.
And we were all just watching him like, bro, that's just what happens. Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm sure the damage of driving close and spinning was way better than being really far away. You know what
Well,
I mean?
like he didn't even have any bumpers on, so we were watching like, what are you even mad about right now?
I don't think if you're like a football helmet Z or something like that and you get crashed into and you complain, get out of here.
Yeah,
You know
we
what
were
I
just
mean?
like, we were just like, at least your fenders don't need to get painted yet,
That's funny.
It's like,
Hey,
oh,
speaking of like accountability and people doing wild stuff, also, did you guys see that the Hyperfest burnout / suspension breaking and then
Oh, the one where the dude was like hanging out the window at night.
Yep. Yeah, that video. Yeah, I had like a really high rated comment on there, which was funny, because it comes back to the takeover mentality, and I basically just said that we give them so much shit, and then we're doing something like this, You know. Also, the guy running, I'm pretty sure that's Brian Eggert from Formula D.
Oh, really?
Who runs like Drift Appalachia, and you know he's. I'm pretty sure he's part of Hyperfest as well, and I'm sure he's fuming because you know that is not what goes on at their events. You know what I mean?
That dude can run real fast.
Yeah, if you watch
He's
that
like-
video, he's fast as fuck, boy.
He's like LS powered.
Yeah, it's insanity.
He's as fast as a Corvette.
That's super funny. Yeah.
I would love to know what happened with that scenario. Like, what was the outcome?
Yeah. I love everybody was tagging like his sponsors and stuff, being like, you know, you gonna let this ride, like whatever. Because I
But
forget
what-
what he has something on the side. It's like a coilover company, right? Yeah. I
What
think
happened
so.
to begin with? I don't understand why he did that.
Internet alcohol, I'm gonna say, because we allow people to get drunk around, you know, expensive and very dangerous things called cars.
Was he doing a burnout and his car took off, or he meant for his car to take off?
I started reading like an apology thing somebody posted of him, and I just went off of it because I'm like, I don't. There's no like you did something fucking stupid. Yeah, you're owning up to it, but like it's not enough. You know what I mean? That's another thing that gets these events shut down.
You know
Like-
what? I was gonna say when we were looking at the other kid, even when I was young, like I would never have disrespected someone else's like vehicle like that. You know what I mean? Like even when I was young and like I wanted to smash stuff and was just angry all the time, I wouldn't have
Nothing's
done that.
changed.
No, but I would never have like smashed someone's car or like torn down a jump they built or like you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's just like that's not an age thing, that's a character thing.
It blows my mind that there's people that will go to an event and like pee all over the stalls or like rip a door down or you know deface something or bring friends. Here's my big thing. Bring friends that you know would disrespect a venue. That just blows my mind. Like you shouldn't be in this scene if you're, you know, allowing that stuff to happen and not stepping in and stopping it or making big changes. So I don't understand it. Like you said, I'm not going to go over to Chad's house and smear shit all over his walls. Although I want to, I'm
Unless
not
it's
going to
Wednesday.
do it. Maybe Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maybe Wednesday.
You know.
But yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, Chad's door could get pretty much fucked. But here's the difference. If you go to an event and you rip down some stall doors, but then you pay for new ones that are better, big difference. You know what I mean? If I kick down Chad's door, I'm gonna give him another door. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make it right. These people in the rebellious stage are just too much.
And it's different too, because like, if you were a skateboarder, right, and you're skating in the city, you're rebelling against like society, right? Like there's all this infrastructure built by society that you might feel like you don't fit into, that you're forced to live in, right? You got to get a job, pay taxes, you got to do all that shit. So you're rebelling against a thing. Versus if you pay
Yeah, right.
to go to an event and then you're like, fuck these people, like, what are you doing? Just don't go.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't have to be there.
Especially because that event probably had like a burnout competition, you know, like all this other stuff. Like you should be out of your car. You shouldn't even want to be in a car anymore. You should be so burned the fuck out that you're like, I am done. But alcohol is a thing, you know, like it makes certain. It's so funny how some people can drink. Yeah. I mean, we saw you last month getting wild. You know what I mean?
It was bad. I was hungover for 2 days.
I think you told me like 5 times that you have a real job.
I do. I had to send some kids home today.
No, it's just one of those things where like I mean I guess it's also I don't drink. You know what I mean? So for me, I used to when I did drink I would do dumb stuff. So I'm responsible enough to stop doing that. You know what I mean?
Some
I
people
was-
just don't have self-control.
That's the
A
thing.
lot of people can easily
get away with it.
moderate
Safe.
that. Like, because I've been to so many events where at night everybody's just drinking, having a good time, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad happens. There might be like one wheelie on a pit bike, but nobody's doing fucking burnouts in the pits.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting fucking too crazy. Like people
Mm-hmm.
playing music loud, and maybe playing a drinking game, but that's
Yep.
about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I also think, I don't want to talk bad about Hyperfest, but that's the type of person in my eyes that Hyperfest brings. Because it's like the hell yeah, brother type guy. Like we can do whatever we want.
It's like,
It is.
That's just
Yeah.
how I see it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong because all the cars that go there, for the most part, are ugly. And to me, they're all LS, like pro car stuff. Like that was clearly a pro car type build. And that's the type of person who's like, yeah, let's fucking do this. We're going to fucking make it a rager tonight. We're going to do burnouts. We're going to get fucking crazy. It's just that kind of event breeds that. Not saying that's an excuse by any means. Sure. It's not the event's fault. It's not the organizer's fault. That guy, it's his fault, and he owned up to it. But still, like that type of event, to me, breeds something like that.
It does bring the kittens. You know what I mean? Like I
ready
I
to
know
rock.
Exactly, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The style of car, and it's different. I mean, Wang was there. Like, there's a couple of like really cool cars in the mix, but for the most part, it is very American.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think it's okay to start segregating.
There's a second one for
What's the right
Rio.
word? Not that kind of segregating.
Two for Rio. James,
No.
James is rolling over in his jail cell right now.
That's not what I meant. But like,
It's okay, Rio.
there was a time when drifting was one thing, right? Like way before I was into it. Like, I don't know why I'm talking about it like this. But, there was drifting. And now there's lots of different kinds of drifting.
Mm-hmm.
And like...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We don't have to all be friends or even consider ourselves a part of the same group anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And, like Olympic BMX, I'll never watch it. But that's okay.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Mm-hmm. So, no, you are right. The only thing, as a collective, we just have to make sure that we're doing everything for the greater good of what we love to do. And as much as I hate a lot of the other drifting stuff that's going on in the world, I still give it all that respect. Do you know what I mean? Because I understand it. I might not like FD style stuff, but boy, do I understand the fucking hardships and how much money it costs, the dedication and all that stuff. So we need it. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I don't like XYZ, we need all of that. We need missile cars and people that are coming up with, and they can only afford to get, this, but they're so adamant about it. Good for them. You know what I mean? It doesn't, we talk a lot of shit and stuff, but at the end of the day, if it helps what we're doing, it brings a driver to an event to pay the fees so that tracks can stay open, that we all as a community can stay afloat. Hell yeah, brother, as they would say from Hyperfest land. As they crush a beer can and they do burnouts and almost kill people, but don't do that. That's stupid. But
Don't get me wrong. I love hyping up people to do stupid shit.
yeah.
And that's the greatest part. Like, at Vibes or Smile Death at the end of the night when everybody's doing fucking burnouts on the track, that's fucking cool. But it stays there. It doesn't bleed into the pits. And he probably had people hyping him up, telling him like, yo, you should fucking do a burnout. He's like, I'm gonna do a burnout. And then like one person's like, you should. And then it just fucking snowballs from there,
Reminds me of like Chris Xenophon style.
Yeah, for sure. But he's actually not dumb enough to do that.
No. He would respect the track enough.
Yeah. He would get in his car and rev it, but that's as far as it would go, for sure.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not actually going to do a burnout.
Is the clutch going to go out? Yeah, stupid shit has a time and place. That is 100% correct. And that's how it works out. But yeah, I was kind of blown away at some of the shit recently. But hopefully it stops. You know what I mean? Like, again, we also have social media, so everything's being recorded now. You know what I mean? You're seeing all of this dumb shit happen. But I think the lesson for this pod as a whole episode is accountability. Own up for your fuck ups and make it right. That's the difference, and learn from your shit. But I gotta pee really bad. What's up, Rio?
I was gonna say the only thing we can really do for social media stuff, if you don't like it, don't comment on it and don't just go past it. And
Oh
if
yeah.
enough people stop paying attention to it, eventually it'll go away.
Mm.
Whose
I heard
cat
him
is?
meow.
Whose cat's crying?
It's my kitty.
Aw,
She's on vibes.
I love that. Oh
She's
yeah,
on what?
Rio
Vibes.
posted on the Vibes account.
Oh.
Rio posted the kitty. It was super cute. That's
Come be
fun.
on the podcast.
Let's see. Did we hit everything? Final bout.
Yup.
7-Eleven CEO passed away. That sucks because 7-Eleven is
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pro spec mess. Oh yeah, that was a mess by the way.
Oh yeah,
That was
the
a
fucking 350Z.
We don't have to go over that. That was a mess in itself. Hyperfest. What to do with trash people and drifting. That's what I have as a note. What to do with trash people in drifting. Unattainable. Vibes is coming up. Vibes is in like 2 weeks, so hopefully we'll see some of, and if not all of y'all out at Vibes at Lake Erie Speedway. I'm really excited. We're doing some fun stuff. I want to talk about the SXD DVD stuff that I got to work on, but we don't have time because I got to pee, and I also am just old. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Can you guys say "come" to finish off the episode? And of course we can. I just did as I read it. You know what I mean? Jaco's comp. So next Saturday we're gonna go. Our team member Jake with the S15, his like pro style BMW is going up to Lake Erie for their pro style licensing for FD, and I'm gonna do media for him. I got official media, yo, your boy. Yeah,
Sick.
so
Do
we're
some
gonna-
cool shit like Mac does.
I could never do what Mac does. Mac has all of my respect and love. He is the GOAT when it comes to Mac stuff. Yeah, other than that, the people from last month that won some things, you would notice that you didn't get some stuff. That's because I am waiting on some new stuff. I don't want to like send out a lot of old stuff. We have a new packs of things coming, and I'm really excited about it. So I want to get everybody some new, fresh things. So I think they're coming pretty soon. So as soon as they show up, don't worry. I have everybody's situated. So you're gonna get some stuff. Other than that, I think this was a fun one. We're like talking more. We have more intellectual. They're not very intellectual, but we have more like actual conversations, which is crazy. Very
Yeah.
disappointed in my trivia shit. I'm gonna mess around with that and try to figure
Dumb.
out what the problem was. I guess I'll save our swap meet for next time because it's a pretty good one. But I'm gonna make sure it works because that's, you know what I mean. I don't want to waste that because if it doesn't
Yeah.
work, it doesn't do anything. So. We'll be announcing next month's sponsor. Pay attention to our Instagram. So we have something pretty cool coming up for next.
It's gonna be pretty sick. Everybody's gonna want to be a part of that one.
Everybody's gonna want to be part of that one. All right. I'm pretty good. Oh, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. So yeah, pay attention to that. Also, all of these episodes, I'm gonna be uploading. So if you, I guess if you're listening to this one, it's already on Spotify. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about that. I uploaded it already. I did my job. But we got to do what we always do.
Come. Oh, I was gonna start singing "Come" to finish up the episode.
You can always do that.
Who's under the apple? I have a new thing. I have
Oh, I
a
never
new.
changed that. That's funny. I got to get rid of him.
So I have instead of Google. Now
Google.
I found a TikTok account that is a Japanese guy that teaches different fun Japanese phrases. So
Okay.
You're just ripping
So
off
yeah, you're
another
ripping off
fucking
somebody
guy?
else.
yeah, well, no, because he has a lot of fun phrases. I will go through some for you, and you can pick the one you like. Don't disrespect me. You're fired. I run this. Apologize. Cut it out. Good job. You are lazy. I can't lose. You're in the way. My bad. Know your place. I'm the
Ooh.
best.
My
Are you-
bad could be fun.
My bad
My
is a
bad?
good one.
Because that could be
I
like,
my bad.
a little slang thing that I could start being like, you know.
Oh,
Can you sing Butterfly by Crazy Town in Japanese?
That would be sick.
I could
what?
do it very racist, like, you know?
what's Butterfly by Crazy Town?
You fucking
It's-
know that song.
I know,
Stop
but
it.
I'm not good with names.
It's, you know, come, my lady.
Come.
Oh, come, my lady. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that
lady.
song. Oh,
You have
I
to sing it
know.
in Japanese though.
You don't mind the butterfly. Shuka, baby.
Okay, Damien gets 2 points to my
That's
2
4.
points.
That's 4.
4 points?
Uh,
Do you want to learn my bad?
Yes, my
Yes.
bad, please.
Yes.
my bad. Oh,
So
yeah, also
I will make a banner.
banner it up. I've never had to pee this bad. It's awesome. And I'm not gonna.
Oshiko Shitai? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Real? Yeah.
Where did you see that at?
I'm just fucking smart.
Did you look it up? Did you look up the same hack that he's using?
No, I have it on our list of things on my phone.
We already did my bad?
No, we did. I need to pee, and that's what I said.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're so smart, Chad.
I know I am. Thank you.
My bad is if I were to do something and I had to say my bad, I would say, oh, what do you know?
Wait,
What
wait,
is
wait,
it?
wait. Do it again.
What do you know?
Okay, you had like an A in front of it. What do you not? You said.
Oh, that was like,
Yeah, you were finishing
you
your
know.
sentence. I just wanted to make sure.
yeah.
So, how do you say it?
What do you know?
Like it's like a D almost.
What? Yeah. Wally.
Wally?
Wadi. No.
Wally. Wari.
Wadia.
What-
Wait, no, not Wadia.
That's Italian.
Hey. Wadu.
Forget about
Wadu means bad. So wadina is like
Wadina. Wadina.
I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
Wadina.
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 Yeah.
Wadina.
Hmm.
I'm adding like a weird nah.
Yeah. Wadi. It's not an R. It's not an L. Wadi. Look at my mouth, right?
It's
You
so
know when
pretty.
You have those DSLs.
you know when you say lips, the top of your tongue touches the top of your mouth, right? Lips.
Ooh, okay, lips.
And then
yeah.
when you say real, your lips don't touch the top of your mouth, or like when you make R sound, like rigid.
Wally.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Your tongue is rigid. Your tongue doesn't, So the Japanese sound wadina is halfway. Like you don't do the R thing fully, but you don't touch the top of your mouth.
Uh,
don't know.
Oh man,
Wadina.
Wadina. Oh, there you go.
Wadina. Yeah.
Wadina.
I got it. I'm Japanese.
Yeah.
Wadina.
But it's it's super
Wadina.
casual. So like if you wouldn't say it to an older person or
Okay.
like someone you respected, you wouldn't say it at your job or to a parent. If
So
you
it's
said
like
it to,
slang in a way. It's disrespectful for anybody of like stature in a way.
yeah, like like if I go to the gas station and then I bump into someone, I'll say my bad and that's fine. But if I bumped into someone at a 7-Eleven in Japan, I wouldn't say this. I would say,
I would say.
I bet we already learned what you would say, if I'm being honest.
But you also, your body language, you also, I'm not being racist here. I noticed a lot. Bow slightly if you did something.
yeah, we're a bowing culture.
Very,
Excuse
very-
if I bumped into a stranger, I say, sumimasen.
Okay, and you would put your head down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's like how American people like shake hands all the time.
Yeah,
Well, nice to meet you, buddy. It's like,
yeah.
"Hey,
I love
grab my
your
hand."
like overly white impersonations. It's my favorite. Because, oh, nice to meet you, buddy. It's like, would you like a cold beer?
I love cold beers. How about a Miller?
Yeah. Oh God.
But yeah, wadina is like, you can say
Wadina.
it to your friend.
I gotta practice that one. That one's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Or
Well,
you
I
can you can say it to a stranger, but you have to look like you can kick their ass.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying it and
Yeah.
like you don't really mean it. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Oh, these are.
Why are you ignoring? Don't
I'm
ignore her.
sorry. I
Don't
didn't
ignore
mean
her.
to. They're salt and vinegar.
Gross.
Oh.
Wait, does she like me
Oh,
less now?
Maybe.
What was there a right answer? Oh god,
No.
I'm so self-conscious.
Also, bowing. Like a little bow is way cooler than shaking hands. That is true. I wish we had like I don't know. Also, it's like we're always touching people. You ever notice that? Like we're always touching, like where it's like a don't touch me kind of. Yeah, I like that. We should become. Let's start bowing to each other.
Well, Japanese people hug too now, but they call it hug because it comes from America.
I don't like that.
Oh yeah, she also likes salt and vinegar. It is the best flavor.
I love salt and
Wrong.
vinegar, but not in Pringles. Sour cream and onion is like the only Pringle that I'll do. A good like, I like a salt and vinegar that like after I'm done eating it, my tongue's bleeding. So like hers, white bag of hers is pretty good. That'll fuck you up. That'll fuck you up. I've had that forever. Hey, so I'm gonna say this was really fun. I miss seeing you guys. FinalBout prep was crazy. I'm in full vibes mode and also finishing some of the other little shit that I have to do that I have like backlog work on. But I am going to be uploading new pods, doing all that fun stuff. I'd like to get to watch that video. I want to do like the Pile Up Podcast Theater. I think we could do that this month. You know what I mean? At some point. So let's try.
This month is over, so it would be next month.
You know what I meant. Come on. Actually, I didn't even remember. Yes. Anyway, I gotta urinate extremely bad, so
Nice.
we're gonna run the credits.
Come.
Come.
She's getting so excited.
Come.
That one episode that we said like horse cock. I want to go back and count it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's funny.
A
Hey,
counter
so
would be great.
a counter will be, yeah, I could probably figure that out. Anyway, thank you everybody for sticking around. Thank you to everybody that's supported. I know I got a couple messages of people being like, yo, I went and bought Ryan's book, for his next pre-order. Thank you for supporting cool people in the community. Also, thank you all for understanding how like track etiquette works and real life and taking accountability for yourself.
Spread the word.
Spread the word of all the cool stuff. I have a bunch of stuff going up on the Patreon soon, so if you're not a subscriber, these people are subscribers. And we got some new ones I have to add to the list. So, and I'm just busy, and I hate to say that because I don't like that excuse because I've been getting that excuse a fucking lot, and I know not everybody's as busy as other people, but still, it's pissing me off. Oh, look, that work.
H.
I'm pinching my foreskin so I don't pee myself.
Oh, gross, Rio.
Like, comment,
But-
subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Bye,
Shop
everybody.
below. Shop Jimmy O.
No, don't.